for leave to introduce bills. Presentation of bills without leave of the House first obtained. Public business.
Mr. Speaker, I now move for the suspension of the standing orders to enable me to take the motion, notice of which I gave earlier.
The question is that the standing order be suspended to enable the minister to take the motion, notice of which he gave earlier. Those in favor? Those against? The ayes have it.
Mr. Speaker, I ask that the motion, notice of which I gave earlier, be approved.
The question is that the motion, notice of which the minister gave earlier, be approved. Those in favor? Those against? The ayes have it. House Leader.
You have Mr. Speaker, would ask you, being that the time is 5:14, we wish to recommit questions and move a motion to allow questions to be asked at this time.
The request is on the floor. Those in favor? Those against? The ayes have it. Question and answer. 2 questions.
Mr. Speaker, in keeping with standing orders 15, I intend to circulate these questions to the clerk of the House.
Public business.
Mr. Speaker, it is not intended for us to do any further business today, and as such, I ask that the House be suspended for a date to be fixed.
The request is on the floor that the House now stand adjourned. Those in favor? This house now stands adjourned.
This one is serious. This one is serious. I am speechless.
Parliament adjourned.
This serious, man. Uh-uh. I turn on this thing. I don't know.
It adjourned, isn't it? Yes.
I don't know. Okay, connect up this thing
They
here.
did it last minute in the quiet, yeah.
You see smirk on your right clock face? I what them plan for doing now. Come on, connect up this thing here.
So when them do things that...
Dirty labor right.
That's a mark.
On a report me to YouTube last night about I have gun. I'm a gun on YouTube and I stink like shit. Through the year we are talk the things about Tom Tavares. You will on a run come get up. And I stink like shit. You don't think I can stop me from talk? Dirty labor right. You don't think I same thing tonight again for the blood clot. My viewers and subscribers. I feel like I want to start with Bob's Grange. I want to start with Bob's Grange. So let me just line up this thing here. And I go and start with Bob's Grange. Cause I don't love attention in the labor right. So now go on it. And I like and share. Last night the dirty labor right them run come over here and report like enough of them come over here come report my channel to YouTube. Say me and Margaret gun over here. Remember Andrew when they say no who are bringing the gun them say if you don't want to see gun and Margaret go up and Andrew when they say Harris Chang I tell you say if you never hear M16 a bust over on the head. If you don't want to see gun and Margaret go check Harris Chang. You know come over here and report say me and Margaret gun. You know stupid? Dirty labor right. Until you can stop me from talk. This is only labor right. Me want Andrew Jones to turn up the hardship some more, you see? And when the people them can't take it, them bust up on a blood clot mouth. You see? Me want Andrew Jones to turn up the pressure, you see labor right? That's when time my pressure start to not go run out on the community, go live a bush like dog. Yeah? Me want Andrew to turn up the pressure and make the when the hungry take people them. Then they say, blood clot, no labor right them cause it's a problem. No labor right them make we suffer so. And people them say, no labor right me get put out, my landlord evict me. When they say, I labor right me go shop and can buy me and then start beat out on the blood clot out in the community. Eh? Me couldn't turn, what they call outcast. Me want the hardship to turn up make the PNP and the true Jamaican them beat out on the blood clot out of the island. And say because of no, why we have faced this. So I want Jamaican people start blame the labor right them. Any hardship when I face blame the labor right supporters them. And anything you don't feel like don't do. You don't blame the labor right supporter for no hardship. And them are causing no hardship. Labor right supporters. So when you go to the shop and shopkeepers say they not trust you again, just know say a labor right cause it. When you can't pay no fear, go work again, just know say a labor right cause it. So I want to create this hate in our heart for them pussy wall. Anyway, you not listen to this. I don't know what going on. Oh. Labor right.
Thing. It is out there in a public record and
Hold up.
investigation.
Liberator no stink like.
Babsy Grange now a fair time for hold the hot mic. So Babsy say what Nikisha Burchell did was very disgusting.
Babsy
Very
must go take off
disgusting
her
for
pampers and
speaking
mind
in
she chafe
patois
up.
and
Our
for
parliament.
stating the obvious what
Liberator
every
no
single
stink like.
Jamaican is saying about the Prime Minister wife. Juliet always behave like a controlling wife. A wife that controls her husband. Yes. And she's free to speak outside the perimeters of Parliament. Just like how Babsy come and use unparliamentary language. I think it is equal. Me tell you, say there no sense, you know. You are gonna come out and depend an interview and do the same thing to another woman where you are accused another woman of doing. You are come out, Babsy, a cuss and a class another woman and a call what she did disgusting. I look down on another woman. Basically, you are doing the exact thing that you accuse Nikisha of doing, you know. But the difference is, Babsy, you are trying to garner some support, but you're not getting any support. Because if Cuthbert Flynn couldn't get the support, and Fayeval and Kamina John, you think you are going to get the support? Eh? You are saying that Burchell is disgusting. Disgusting for saying what? You know what I find disgusting, Babsy? What I find disgusting, yeah, is the investigation that you are under. Because it is out there, it is public knowledge. So you used to rent vehicle for transport the gunman and the bad man and the gang man them.
Labor right.
Yes, that is more disgusting.
Stink like.
It is out there in a public record. An investigation say Babsy Grange used to rent house, put the gang leader them and the gunman them. Allow me to tell you, not think say that is more disgusting than what Nikisha Burchell did. The outrage these people come out with talking about who touched the mace from who speak patois in the house. This is the outrage in Jamaica. For speaking patois and for touching the mace. But where is the outrage that you, Babsy Grange, is under investigation for renting houses and vehicles to transport and to house the criminal element? Make us see if I can find them in my records. Because I don't want the old junker them come over here and screen record me and say them sue me. So make I pull up the National Gallery and the records. For them and those who can read. Let us read together, class. Multiple vehicles registered in the name of what? A Jamaican politician, Olivia. But make her take me time and sit down and go through. Uno come here, labor right, uno dey on full display this morning. But you the talk say Nikisha Burchell disgusting. Make we read together what is more disgusting among the Labour Party. Come here, Babsy. Multiple motor vehicles registered in the name of Jamaican politician Olivia Babsy Grange have been driven by or associated with known gangsters. Investigations by Jamaican authorities tied vehicles linked to Grange to the following incidents. 1. Oliver Bubba Smith. In July, a Honda Civic motor car co-owned by Olivia Babsy Grange was being driven by notorious one other gang leader Oliver Bubba. Wanna see that, Jamaica? I find this more disgusting than speaking patois in the Parliament. It gets worse, Jamaica. The next incident has to do with somebody named Omar Tikaros Campbell. Read ya. Detectives question Babsy Grange again after a shooting at Church and Wellington Streets left a gang member known as Omar Tikaros Campbell dead. Police records reveal that Olivia Babsy Grange was the co-owner of the vehicle in which Mr. Campbell was killed. Babsy Grange denied knowing the gentleman and claimed that her name was placed on the vehicle registration document as a guarantor for a bank loan for a constituent identified by police as who? See there in front of Uno Jamaica. As one or the gang member Andrew Bunman Hope, and this was taken from the Jamaica Observer. It is public knowledge. So why this woman a come out a go on like she is holier than thou? Ono is a national disgrace. You is a national disgrace, Babsy, and whenever you decide to hang up your political stockings and walk away from politics, there is nothing to your name that the Jamaican people will remember you for that you would have done to uplift this country. But you come and talk about Nikisha Burchell, disgusting. How about the facts? On enough it team up and gang up. And now when you team up and gang up as women, the Jamaican people is still siding with Nikisha Burchell. On no shame. On no shame. First of all, as a member of parliament, why is it that your name, out of everybody else, will make you as the MP name have a call, say you rent vehicle to transport the gang leaders? What make out of all of the MP them a your name call, say you rent apartment, put them in a stay? You can talk to Nikisha Burchell, where? I no come throw no dirty water upon the good pastor daughter. You look here no woman. I'm in a good mood today, you know, cause not even God can save you this afternoon in a parliament, you know. Or no better come table the rip. I not ready to go down in it yet, you know, people. Paula. She out of order. Out of order, Paula. About Nikisha Burchell and very disgusting. It wasn't disgusting when you a rent vehicle for transport gunman. Babsy? It never disgusting as a woman. Imagine me hear Nikisha Burchell refer to you as Auntie Babsy. So if you are class, the young parliamentarian.
Them plan for lock off parliament.
Then table it. But then we discuss it. Yeah.
Oh, me catch it late. Yeah. Oh, then I discuss it.
They adjourn it.
Oh, me catch it late. Oh.
Then the stock say coming.
Oh, me catch it late.
Then elaborate. They
okay.
adjourn.
As disgusting. She would have learned from you. You would have set the precedence for her to follow. Now, side go. Disgusting. As disgusting comes.
Big up everybody out there.
Can you imagine? You a rent vehicle as a politician.
You know, last night the Labour them called to get to YouTube and report say me and my gun on my channel.
Then just gather up.
Then gather up and like a bunch of them just gather up and report say me and my gun on my channel. What a thing like this. Labour right. Uno shameless. They're really shameless. Uno shameless. Uno don't have nothing to do. That is why I forget rid of uno out of the country. Uno a problem. Uno have this a party, I forget rid of this party out of the country. And me say me want when the people them start hungry, see Labour right, they make uno have to move out in a night out of the house go live a bush. Me say me want when the people them start hungry and can't send them picnic at school and know say uno make them a faces a hardship, uno have to move out in a night, go bush go live. Live in a house with everything. Because uno can't move out to not make people see. Uno have to live in a place abandoned. When the hungry start at the people them, I want to have to live in a place abandoned, go live a bush like insect. A blood clot drunk.
How can you use your name to rent a vehicle? Yeah? And why is it that a gang leader would use your name to rent a vehicle to transport known gang members?
And this is what we can
How
talk about.
the hell you think that gang man had the audacity to do something like that had it been you, the MP, and the gang member wasn't in some form of collusion and relationship? Huh? The facts are there. We are not telling any lie on the labor rights. Huh? Multiple vehicles register, not one, you know. The word multiple, tell me, say, in a primary school, say multiple means more than one. So I know just one, or no two, or no three times, and many, many times, Babsy Grange rent vehicle for transport criminal elements, including notorious gang leaders. See there in the Observer, multiple motor vehicles registered.
Like, if you don't know who I talk Babsy, I live at Babsy Grange. The one where the old woman, the old lady in our parliament, the senior citizen, the one who gonna have to wear pull-up pampers, the adult one. Yeah, the one who gonna chief up in the parliament because they never pull up for the whole day. Yeah. If that old man, the senior citizen, we don't want to come out of the parliament. Where man, there's man, two senior citizens in our parliament. Two senior citizens, where then soon to senile, and them good as senile. Two senior citizens, Desmond Mackenzie and Babs the Grange. I don't know how Jamaica allow these two senior citizens to in our parliament at this time and make rules and law. Eh? Oh, no, if you have two senior citizens, these two senior citizens, you know, then head good at get a water. Then head good at old people them. Then should have done in yard sit down on the veranda and put them false teeth in a salt water. Then a parliament and make trouble. Eh?
In the name of Jamaican politician Olivia Babsy Grange have been driven by or associated with known gangsters. So what observers say, some of the time a Babsy drive the vehicle them too.
When I hear that.
So when they see the MP turn on her blue flasher and I go through, she is creating the avenues for no obstruction.
So she clear the road them for catch with the bad man them. She use her office. A dingle in a curb.
Then the people represent Jamaica.
So how? Then remember, you know, police know of these things, you know. So how the police them feel now if you go arrest a Jamaican citizen?
Yeah, I feel no way about criminal.
How them feel? This is a double standard, man. Because you see the things them where even Tam Tavares with film gun situation when can't give no good explanation, say film gun missing out and safe. And me find this is so ironic. Tam Tavares there in a yard in gun safe, where him like in gun safe is a secret thing when have for himself, isn't it? Because if you get a license for your arm, them have to say you have so much safe, can put it, can lock it away. So you know, for easy for access. So for Tam Tavares, I go say for him to gun missing out and gun case now. Me can't see through that. And that is why the Labour right them report my channel last night, because me can't see through that. And me still can't see through it. Me cannot see through that. It's impossible. In a private, in a house, in a house where I live. He might go claim say then take out for him to firearm out of gun case. Eh? And then he never really want to talk to the press. He want to keep it on a secret like him is not a public servant. A public servant have to deal with the matter like a not regular citizen. Eh? And the Labour them report me live last night show. Me still want to know what going on with Tam Tavares firearm and for Robert Montague, because these firearm linked to multiple murder across the country. And the way how I see FLA move like them a Labour right, because Paul Buchanan want to get in license firearm and he was denied. Paul Buchanan must deny. So FLA train a labor right organization and the Madam Speaker and the Tom Tavares are leak information to them so they can want top sitting from table in a parliament. I don't understand these people.
Then table it in a parliament but not release the report. I don't know, that is what Gleaner just posed. So why them hold on the report?
Eh?
This is mad.
I don't understand.
I go over.
So when the labor right, I say, I want when the people them start hungry, you see, then can take out them frustration part, you know.
And to transport the criminal elements in Spanish Town. And this is the reason why Siaga did always want Babsy come a West Kingston to be the MP, because this is what happened in Labour Party strongholds. Not hiding Babsy. So when you come out and I try to destroy people good name and then good character, remember say you don't have no legacy back of your name, Babsy. This is what the Observer is reporting about you. The Observer say that these vehicles have been driven by Babsy herself or associated with known gangsters. You no need to hear anything else. So when Babsy come out and a launch attack against women, she must tell Jamaica say she's the hallmark of it.
And Yankee, me find this so ironic too. How Dog Park get to be the son-in-law of this. Hey, it's a politician, Yankee. Them going at the garrison, the youth them are rough. The youth them are rough in the garrison. The councillor, make the MP know say, them man are run off a place, you know. And the MP use these rough youth and do a lot of stuff for them. And then when them done, then dispose them. Because for Tom Tavares' son-in-law named Dagpa, where the whole of Jamaica know Dagpa history. And for Tom Tavares, two gun missing out in gun case. The place where him design for keeping gun them safe. If I'm intruders come in yard, in gun case for half limit, them have to set the gun case and have to leave you alone. You understand? And then we them it be secure. Because you can't get it without you have a secure place to put it. See? So there's no way. You tell me say they in your house. So which part of your gun case there? Outside in your land like a mailbox. You tell me say outside in your land, Tom Tavares. Your gun case they put like a mailbox. Like mailbox in America. Where they write to your gate. And that, so if your gun case say that's your gun case, a gun place where you store your gun for that, a secret place where no thief, nothing can just come break in your house and get to your gun. So Labour writer report me channel last night. We still don't have to know about that. Members Tom Tavares' son-in-law is known killer, Dagpa. And Dagpa left one replica himself in a Tom Tavares' house.
All. The evidence are there. And if Nikisha Burchell should ever come out now, can do a video and blast her, you're going to hear say them, you know what? As so she say, you know, I don't know what is wrong with these new breed of politicians. Welcome to the generation that is taking over Babsy. What you need to do is tell the Jamaican people, oh yeah, stifle Kerencia Morrison in the ministry. Kerencia Morrison is not the state minister in your ministry. So what make you there, them a meeting you out and about to do interview all over the country? You're not tired? All woman like you fi sit down in the office in the ministry and hold things together and lego the young state minister make she do them ya island-wide interviews. No, you they all bout like your young smaddy. Why you no stop sideline Kerencia Morrison? Me hear the Labour right them a bash you. The Labour right them a say you need fi guard your yard when night come. Night Jew they kill you. Every pan knock, every dance, everything if you do with
Sergeant
entertainment,
Magic,
you
them
did
gang up
it.
over here
I
last
not
night for
tan
me.
good. Lord, the young
But
Kerence
not
Morrison
diamond.
make she
So them
do a
can't
little thing
stop
in
it.
the ministry.
Me just get
And
better
that's
and
why
that them
Orlando
pressure.
Terry Lang did have to get up with from around you. Remember Orlando Terry Lang was in the
Sometimes
Ministry
bunty
of
them our tired
Entertainment,
episode. It's
Gender, and
done.
whatever, you know. Remember. And Babsy fight out the man, so them put him over foreign affairs. Nobody no want turn around Babsy, and it's the same thing she can do, Kerencia. Kerencia cannot come out, come give a statement in the ministry, and she the state minister. Every other state minister can function except Kerencia Morrison. Babsy have around that heavy manners. Heavy manners. And then there's something that you have to come out and talk why you do the women them in the country. I stifle the poor women them from progress. But because you see Nikisha Burchell, a progress. Yeah, and the PNP now stifle the women them. We say, go on a road. Uno young, bright and beautiful. And that uno no like. We and uno is not the same. Parky, we and them is not the same. So then grudge Nikisha Burchell because Mark.
So, Bob's the Grange, you have bigger fish to fry. Then I come and talk about Nikisha Burchell. So you go inside. I'm a matter of fact, I want to hear what Babsy has say. Hear this.
I find it very disgusting. In fact, I think that we have a new breed of politicians, young politicians, who do not recognize the importance of their role and the important position that they're in and the fact they're required to set example. I don't know if they're doing it because they feel that makes them popular, because they get caught up in social media. And the more outrageous you are, the more popular you think you will get on social media.
Babsy, social media gone left you, you know. Nobody now want to look at you, Babsy. Nobody now want to look at you, you know. So better you go and go sit down on your veranda and look at flowers. Better you go and go sit down on your veranda and look at flowers, Babsy. Because you can't get popular. Your record not good. Your reputation stink a road, mama. Your reputation stink a road. So, me don't know you're going for Anjonas radio station and chat this. Me don't know. But yeah, try. Your reputation stink a road, Babsy. So better you go on and go look and sit down by your veranda and look at flowers. And look at grass critter come eat flowers lily in the morning time. Come out of the parliament. And mind not chafe up. And you pull up spampers so you are here. Because you're all woman, you know. You're senior citizen in our parliament. Your head good at get a water. What you doing in our parliament? Left for parliament make young people think about young people are coming. Of course, I'm coming a difference because phone style of politics, you know, and Jonas are boast about Siaga diary, you know. The playbook, you know, Siaga playbook, you know. We don't need a playbook of destruction, you know. See it for look for 2016 and Jones I read that playbook and say everything we do is detrimental to Jamaica and its people. And I really playbook, and a playbook, a manifesto Mark Golden come with. Andrew David playbook, Mark Golden come with manifesto, rent to own. The biggest transfer of government land to the people them. That Mark Golden come with. Andrew come with playbook, you come with fear fuckery, and your reputation stink a road.
But the speaker deserves to be respected. And House speakers all over the world have to be very stern and have to focus.
Babsy Grange, I don't know. It looks like you're up on TikTok a lot, you know. Because you said the speaker must be respected. Of course, because the other day Mr. JBL come out with a new speaker box system. It's mad. So any speaker you talk about, I must JBL. Any speaker you talk about Babsy Grange. I don't know if you go up on TikTok shop and see the JBL box them on TikTok shop and you talk about speaker. Of course, the JBL speaker box them is a good speaker. Why we don't need you for your tell because you're old man. Need to go sit down on your veranda and look on flowers. If I the JBL speaker box you talk about, I agree. But if I the size 13 ginger toe big foot man, come out of the parliament and go change your pull up spampers.
on the job they have to do. It's like you go in court, you can't tell the judge he's wrong. You have to respect his position.
So, we ask about the Grange. Juliet a judge. So, how the Integrity Commission send a report and Juliet say I can't go to court? Why man Tom Tavares never did table it? Why we not go seek help from court, from other court? Because I say if you go to court, you have to respect the judge. You know, so you have to Juliet Owens a judge. Eh? Juliet Owens is not a judge, Babsy Grange. Juliet Owens a judgment. You say, where disaster Juliet Owens bring? Juliet Owens a judgment, not judge. And no speaker, listen, any speaker, JBL. What are you talking about?
So when I see the behavior of this young lady, I'm appalled, I'm disgusted.
Since even Babsy Grange, me I listen Ed Boy on a platform. And Ed Boy say, Mama P, I will tell the people them to respect you and your Mama P they have mutual respect. But for you now I can talk say Jamaican citizens respect Juliet Owens. Juliet Owens will tell we say she have to be biased because she run on a party ticket. She and Jonas are sleep on the same bed. I don't know if they must sleep Ed and Taylor, they must sleep in a different room, but good in the same building. And you don't see nothing wrong with that as a big woman. That is why I say you don't deserve in our parliament. Because as a big woman, you should have known better so that I got be conflict of interest. So that is why I say you need to come out of the parliament and go sit down by your and look for flowers. And go change your pull-ups and pass them often and might not get chafed up. And go take out the false tea, put in a salt water. And don't left Desmond and Harris Chang. Because I don't know if a science Harris Chang under or the whole for wickedness when committing a Jamaica make him going to the parliament and sleep. So that is why Harris Chang should never get re-elected. Because he now going to represent nobody. Because all he do is go in a parliament and go sleep. I never hear one day Andrew Wallace talk about something for constituency. I never hear Juliet Wallace talk one day about our constituency. I never hear Floyd Green talk one day about in constituency. Neither U.R. Clark, neither Dalrim. They never talk none tall about their constituency. And me know say people in their constituency get affected. And me never hear these people going to parliament and a lobby for nothing for their constituency. None time at all. You ever hear that? Which day ever hear Andrew Wallace talk, get up and talk about in constituency? Madam Speaker, we're going to do this. You never know time at all. So Andrew Wallace just use the people them, the bad boys them for thief the box, just to go in a parliament for continue thief. Juliet Wallace, through the people them, never vote her in. She has suffered the local children if you come on to him. Because come on to him, you know, say he look like a man. Watch this now. We know Juliet Owens couldn't win our seat. Because Mr. Juliet Owens going in our constituency about 6 days before the election and she don't have 20 somebody behind her.
10, remember we count them. About 10%.
And one whole motorcade that government vehicle with police and government vehicle to make it look like she have a crowd. Nobody. She depend on a ball field. So Juliet Owens thief her seat. And just because she knows that she don't win it fairly, she just not busy with her constituency. Floyd Green buy film seat overnight. You ever hear Floyd Green talk about in constituency? When? Where? How? No, I only Marlene man who come out the other day and I went the shooting going, that's all. And she makes a good talk about these people not represent their constituency. That is why I know that the Labour them full and I want when the hardship start, more the Jamaican people them to take out them problem upon them.
And I'm saying to myself that once you enter politics, your organization should give you some training and let you know what is becoming of you as a representative of the people and what is unbecoming. And so I think that she has overstepped. She has To me, she has embarrassed us as women in Parliament.
Babs the Grange, you embarrass Jamaica. I walk around with a former Prime Minister, Andrew Dr. Big Nose, Dirty Bungle Wholeness, uncertified man. A man who can't tell where he come by wealth. Everywhere up and down with him like you roll on or you kerchief. And you can talk out of your mouth. Eh? Look at Babs the Grange, you can talk out of your mouth. Up and down with a man, an uncertified man. Up and down with a man where they in a court. Up and down with a man who a sole Jamaican citizen. Eh? The Labour right them. The Prime Minister sue the Labour right them and the Labour right them still out there defend them. You want full of people and them, eh? Eh? The Prime Minister sue the Labour right them, you know? And the Labour right them every day on social media take up the Prime Minister and the Prime Minister sue them. You want a full of people and them, yeah? Eh? The Labour right them see ship dock up down a wharf, downtown. And the Labour right them are crazy. Things your amusement, things your good something. You want, hey, when stupid did that give away, you see? Labour right go in there and take it all. That is why nobody is so stupid in our country but Labour right. Because them fees are sitting good at give away. So every time they go in there line and get them come back and come change their clothes and go back and get some more stupidity. So no more in the left for nobody getting Labour take everything. Name stupidity. The Prime Minister sued the Labour right them, including the PNP and Labour right them on social media every day defend one man. We are sue them. We are sue. We for money. The man not only a thief, you know. The man a sue we again for money. And Labour right them in a social media space, a different one man we are sue we for money. He not only member in a court for a thief. And the man still want sue we for some more. And Labour right in a social media space. A lobby for this guy. Who no want fool of people and them there. All Labour right need to walk around with scandal bag over their head. And when time with them to ask people which part me rate, which part you be. The Labour right to walk around with scandal bag on their head. And walk upside and down, walk on their head. Because they not use their head and do nothing. So better than try off of them foot. See if them foot smarter than and them brain. I better the Labour right them walk upside and down in Jamaica. The Prime Minister sue them. And then in a social media space, a lobby for a man. We are sue them. I sue them. Labour right to walk upside and down in Jamaica. All in a social media space, chat off on them out. You no need to come off of social media and walk upside and down in a country. Walk on the head.
And I really think that her leader should sit with her and say, hold on, lady, this is not how you conduct yourself as a member of Parliament.
Proposed minimum wage offer. However, things got heated when controversial member of Parliament for St. Catharines Southwest, Errol Warmington, referred to Youth and Culture Minister Lisa Hanna as a Jezebel.
The copy that I got from him, it said, Mr. Speaker, it is indeed a pleasure for me.
Babsy, where's the body?
To be afforded. It says a pleasure for me. He said, he said he did not use the word pleasure. Don't ask me.
See, Errol Warmington, you call Lisa Hanna Jezebel in a Parliament. The boy, the one that look all one for a Mandiver, Alisha, and they try this off of Mama P2, you know. So all of them try, and Babs the Grange have the audacity for you to come out here and chat. Well, Labour right, I don't really have no time phoning, as me I say. You don't need to walk upside and down on the head because you have nothing, you not using the head and do nothing at all with it. You is a disgrace. A matter of fact, you see, Labour right, this a way Hey, only look what labor right do to labor right. May I tell you, the Jamaican people, we don't know, you know. But when time you start hungry, you have to go take out on the frustration from them and people, because as me I said, all labor right in Jamaica for walk upon their head. This is what they own do to them. Listen to this. They own do this to them.
Downtown were shaken with fear as the security forces made their way into sections of Tivoli Gardens and Denham Town today. Kalila Enriquez spoke to some of those residents earlier.
These were the armed forces on the waterfront in downtown Kingston at about 1 p.m. in position and full gear as helicopters buzzed ahead and the Coast Guard patrolled the waters. The sound of gunfire was dangerously close. The media was not allowed to go any closer. Reports were that the armed forces had launched an air attack. Several women saying they were Tivoli residents called our news center expressing fear.
Right now the soldiers them live on the remand center top, then the pan Shetola Park school top, then the pan the house top them and we cannot come out, then the pan blood bank top, shut all the fire through the window them over here, we are go cross the road and shop cop and last night we not eat, a pier shot you can't go cross the road and we are home and helicopter drive up in the sky and that boom and pick me there. I'm in the house, under my bed, and I hear bomb drop. I can hear the gunshot directly surrounding each the building, each houses in Tivoli, and directly shooting at them. And they're saying, put on more, that's what the police are saying. So can't make any move because they are dropping bombs from the helicopter down in the place. What must we do? This is how they deal with people, and they say they're going to deal with it in an orderly manner, and they are dropping bomb in the place. Because of one man, this is not right. The helicopter is throwing grenade on the house. And the house is in Tivoli Gardens.
So on the houses that they're throwing these bombs, are there people in these houses?
Yes, people and kids. Children is in the house.
From Arnett Gardens, we could see thick black smoke emerging from Coronation Market. It is not yet clear how it came ablaze. Residents report hearing heavy explosions from as early as 10 a.m. On Spanish Town Road, this woman was shot just a few feet away from our news team as we prepared for a live broadcast. A woman was just shot right next to where I'm standing. This is the scene here on Spanish Town Road and between Maxfield Avenue and Waltham Park. The shot came literally out of nowhere just moments ago. There were scores of people littering the street. There you go again, another barrage of heavy gunfire. The area coming under attack. Dozens of people had been on the road gazing at the smoke. The sudden sound of gunshots made them scatter. Meanwhile, criminals in other areas appear to have taken advantage of the terror in Tivoli to wage their own attack. On Whitfield Avenue, 2 men were shot dead, this house torched, bodies burned inside. A little girl was traumatized. Gunmen had kicked in her door, gun-butted her mother and shot her stepfather in the head as she watched. She begged our news team to take her somewhere safe and asked whether she would be able to go to school tomorrow. The terror of the past several hours has left everyone shaken, especially the children.
This is what Labour do to their own. Then come like crocodile and then pick me. This is what Labour do to their own. So I'm going to get down on this thing here. I'm going to get down on this thing here. Wait, which one have to go now? I want to listen to this. Listen to what Asha said first. Listen to this.
But me I talk to the blood clot hypocrite them in Jamaica. Every year when I jump up talk about Heroes Week and when I celebrate Heroes Week because, you know, they have fight to free the people in Jamaica. Who we go back in this? Andrew one is sell out with blood clot and brought back over in this. And we as the drunkards sit down here and just a sup it. Everything him said, we just take it. Nobody have the courage to say yes, make we join together, you know, and make a stand for our ancestors, blood, sweat, tears and life that they have give. That's we for free. Because no found things out you have little money on a blood clot free. This is a naira in bill where Andrew won his past, bring him in as a king and a dictator. All on no freedom soon blood clot take away from some uno. Eh? But hardball, Yeah, man, you're right, man. Buckingham Faso. Yeah, man. Are the only heaven on earth for poor people right now. Under Ibrahim Charwe. Yeah, man. Him are the king. You know, see it. Him is King Jesus. For the people him down a Buckingham Faso. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. And you see Andrew Onis, him are the king for Jamaica, Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. Yeah, so it's hell. You see in a Buckingham Faso, a heaven upon earth for poor people. You see in a Jamaica, a hell upon earth for poor people. You see me? Under the ruling of Andrew Onis hand, who brought over Sodom and Gomorrah. You see me? Upon Jamaica. Jamaica is fucking hell for the poor people. Yeah, but you know, I have a concern, you know, because through me and my youth, them live on the sea coast. Me I pray say that America and Cuba no have a confrontation, because if they have a confrontation, we don't know how chumps they already. You must call to Jamaica for assistance, because Jamaica, the nearby can just 90 miles, you know. Yes, a soldier can transport from Jamaica quick over there. See? So you imagine, me people, you imagine Jamaica go send, see me, soldier go Cuba, 90 miles, 20 Jones land, in a Jamaica, the devastation, the amount of people is going to lose their life. But I am praying that it drop at the Governor General yard and it drop off the Andrew house when them both inside of the house. Yeah, and that means I want the Cuban.
Up first this evening, a senior U.S. government official has refused to specifically address public concerns about the presence of a U.S. warship in Jamaican waters at a time when that country is mounting pressure on the Cuban regime.
However, sources tell TVJ News that the timing of the warship is, quote, just coincidence, and the visit part of the USS Nimitz Goodwill tour.
Andrea Chisholm was among members of the media who toured the ship today.
The U.S. all its glory, docked in the Kingston Harbor at the Kingston Freeport Terminal on Monday. It's one of the largest aircraft carriers in the world, 1,092 feet long, 252 feet wide, and its height 244 feet.
It's about the height of a 23-story building. We displaced 97,000 tons, and we have 2 nuclear reactors that we use to propel this ship. We are one of the fastest ships in the Navy. Even though this ship is so huge, it's so much bigger than every other ship that we have. It's actually one of the fastest in the Navy. We can go 30+ knots while underway. That's incredibly fast.
The USS Nimitz is 51 years old, first commissioned in 1975 and scheduled to be decommissioned in 2027. On the flight deck, a display of military might, reality, not the movies.
The flight deck here on the USS Nimitz is usually abuzz with activities. This aircraft behind me is actually an F-18, capable of launching bombs and missiles. And here on the flight deck, one aircraft can be launched every 2 minutes.
Here at Flight Deck Control, the Ouija board shows the full layout of what's on the flight deck. There's also a digital version.
Since news broke that the USS Nimitz was coming to Jamaica, there have been many questions. People have been talking about the timing, and people are trying to figure out why is it that the vessel is here in Jamaica.
The visit of the aircraft carrier comes days after former Cuban President Raul Castro was indicted in the United States on charges of conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals during a fatal attack on 2 planes in 1996. The presence of the USS Nimitz also comes at a time when the U.S. administration has intensified pressure on the Cuban regime. The issue was put to U.S. Charge d'Affaires Scott Renner.
This visit comes at a time when we see that the U.S. has increased its military presence in the Caribbean. There are concerns about that. Should Jamaica and the wider Caribbean region be concerned?
Really, what the Nimitz is here for today, and it'll be here all week, is really that collaboration and cooperation. It's really about those ties to Jamaica. And for example, the sailors, part of what they'll be doing here, besides experiencing Jamaican hospitality, is they'll be going out to schools, doing repairs at schools. They'll be engaging with football players and sports teams, and a lot of community projects as well.
So no need to fear the increased military presence in the Caribbean?
What the Nimitz is here for, really, is that working with Jamaica. It's about Jamaica this week.
So given the speculation and talks about Cuba, what about the perception of Jamaica? We spoke to Cabinet Minister Senator Aubin Hill.
One of the things I know that the talk that you hear is probably uninformed. What I am telling you, I'm here as the Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce to greet one of the United States' most important fleet, because the Nimitz is the head of a seven-ship fleet. And I know the Nimitz from I lived and worked in the Middle East.
Sources tell TVJ News that the timing of the visit of the aircraft carrier is just mere coincidence. They agree there are concerns about Cuba and the US wants a change in the Cuban regime. However, the visit by the Nimitz is part of a goodwill tour.
It is a signal that freedom of the seas is non-negotiable. We view our security, our stability, and our prosperity as being intricately tied to yours. Together, we remain committed to confronting shared challenges, including transnational criminal organizations and regional instability. We are also committed to work together to support regional initiatives such as the Counter Cartel Coalition and the Gang Suppression Force in Haiti.
The USS Nimitz carried over 4,000 sailors, some of whom have already left the ship to
If I want a different country, them dock up, or something different them I say. But because them have Jamaican as full, then you can just get up and chat anything. And people run with it.
experience Jamaica's culture. It's the final stop of the Southern Seas 2026 deployment and is described as a symbol of the long-standing relationship between Jamaica and the United States. The aircraft carrier will remain at the port of Kingston until June 5.
Well, I say my Jamaican people embrace on themselves, you know. If something terrible happening in Jamaica, you know. Because if Fox News come back in again, because I watch something on TikTok when I see man talk about my head down because of the hurricane season. And I remember before Melissa, say I see him where this batty boy come down here and I say the same thing too. And you see the heat where we get. And you see this big ship where come down with them whole heap of equipment in it, blood clot, we start one next tsunami. Our tornado back in Jamaica. Remember that did happen, you know, when they did out there with Venezuela, you know. Seeing? And up there, Europe, the blood clot water, you know. And send tornado come and mash up the place where they want to build a smart city, you know. Remember Andrew on this, you know, did one way about the next hurricane where come just after Melissa pass, you know, because him at the universe, you know, when no say one next hurricane, depending on the way to come to Jamaica, you know, people who embrace, you know, say.
Greetings from the Atlanta airport. Just got here and I'm headed back to Jamaica. As we know, hurricane season begins June 1st. That's just in a couple of days. And, you know, beyond the forecasts.
Robert, right? Go home. Please, go on back home. Go home. Take your bumbo clat and go on back to your yard. No? We're not doing this. We're not doing this year. We're not doing this year. Go on home. Go home. Galang back at your yard. No, we're not doing it. Not this year. Got your yard.
God forbid the hurricane had hit elsewhere. Right. I'm not even going to say where, but let's say it didn't come to Black River, but it hit Kingston or so. The devastation that a Category 5 hurricane would have caused could be a discontinuity event for government. And therefore, what we have to do is use this now as an opportunity to build resilience, even in areas that were not impacted. The seafront, which need revetment work, those are weaknesses. We have seen the collapse of local governments, of police stations, of first responders, weaknesses in terms of our ability to do airlift. All of these are areas that we have to build in order to withstand that other hurricane which is on its way already. That other hurricane which is on its way already. That other hurricane which is on its way already. That other hurricane which is on its way already.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So it's been an
Greetings from the Atlanta airport. Just got here and I'm headed back to Jamaica. As we know, hurricane season begins June 1st. That's just in a couple days. And, beyond the forecast.
I don't know what to say, Narasta. I don't know what to say. But I go back in one little bit more last night. I go back in last night. Someone want to listen to this.
Listening to my voice this morning. The nation's parliament took the decision not to table the Integrity Commission's report on the FLA until the matter was heard and a determination made by the court. So I want to ask the viewers this morning, wasn't a determination made by the court? Remember, Jamaica, Juliet and Andrew tell us they cannot table the report and they cannot comment on the matter because it is before the court, and until the court makes a decision, then they will act accordingly. Now, Jamaica, based on the court's ruling, the Supreme Court has refused an application by the Firearm Licensing Authority, the FLA, seeking disclosure of an investigative report prepared by the IC concerning alleged corruption, impropriety, and irregularity in the storage of firearms and licenses, ammunition, and the award of firearm licenses at the authority. Now, this is a major investigation, In a ruling delivered by Justice Tara Carr in the chambers, the court determined, listen now, the court, who determined? The court determined that the report remain confidential under the provisions of the Integrity Commission Act until it is what? Formally tabled in Parliament. This is what the court is saying, my lovely people. I'm going to repeat it again. In a ruling delivered by Justice Tara Carr in the chambers, the court, not me, Jay Bryan, not Andre Stevens, not Isaac Buchanan, not Woman of God, not Kerry Bless, not Roger Moore, not who? The what? the courthouse. The court determines, my people, that the report, it must remain confidential until, it is formally tabled in Parliament. Jamaica. What did me show now the court mash up the Jamaica Labour Party and Andrew Holness' wife, you know? I go and show now. What did the FLA took the matter to court to do? What the FLA took the matter to court to do? Based on what this report is saying, the FLA took the matter to court because them want the court to compel the Integrity Commission to give them a copy, a disclosure of the report. That is why the FLA carried the matter to court, you know, because they want the court, to rule and give them, the FLA, a copy of that Integrity Commission's report. But the court is saying, I cannot do that, Andrew wife. I cannot do that. So Juliet Holness is done. Juliet Holness, Andrew wife, once again has bring the nation's parliament into disrepute. This woman is not fit and proper to sit in the honorable chair as the speaker. She's incompetent. This woman does not know when to put on her wife baggy or when to put on the speaker house baggy. This woman is compromised and she is incompetent. And once again, Juliet Holness has put the nation's parliament in disrepute. And that is why Jamaica, when I tell you to give credit to the People's National Party, I know what I'm talking about. The People's National Party knows that as long as Juliet Holness sits in that chair as the speaker, she will forever, be on the wrong side with the people of this country. And I am asking the Jamaica Labour Party to keep Juliet Holness in the speaker's chair. Ono could have come out, come defend her. You think me a come out here come tell us if you remove Juliet? I want Juliet Holness sit down in the speaker chair. Cause as long as Juliet up there, it shall always paint the Jamaica Labour Party into a negative light. Yes. Kerry, me said Andrew wife is sit down and preside over our man cabinet. Yes. I want her to stay right there. You think me the Labour Party no decision figure make? Juliet fit stay right there in the chair. Yes, because the opposition knew that these things would have come about. We now move Juliet. Juliet fit stay right up there. I left you to Nikki Burchell. Because as long as Andrew wife sit down in the speaker chair, the parliament will always be in disrepute. Now, the report come out and they send it to Parliament. They send it to you, Juliet. They send it to Tom Tavares and then send it to Colleen Lowe. 2 months now and we not hear nothing. We have a leader of the opposition. And the leader look into himself and say, but wait. How we not hear about this matter and it there before Parliament for so long? And so comes we are going to know say they are court now, you know, for 2 months. So the people we chat there on platform every day and a chat about Mark Golding and the PNP and how the PNP needs to do this and needs to do. Lock them out. Somehow know some destruction in the PNP, you know. Somehow when you know nothing no one, you don't have nothing to chat, when you come out, come say PNP if you do more. Me no want me PNP come do nothing more. If you no did want them do, no that put them in a power. Me no want none of you come pressure the PNP and Mark Jefferson Golding and tell them what they do from what they not do. Leave them alone. Their duty is to hold the government to account and they are doing a pretty good job. Now, when I listen to my leader fi ask what is happening. And so, Mark Jefferson Golding pen a letter to Juliet Holness, and this is what he had to say. Listen to what Mark Golding says to Andrew's wife.
Dear Madam Speaker and Mr. President, I am sending you a memorandum of today's date prepared by the Honorable Michael Hilton, KC, on the captioned matter. Please see the attached. Having now shared with you the benefit of this clarification of the legal position by eminent senior counsel, I trust that the Integrity Commission's investigative report on the Firearm Licensing Authority will be tabled at the next sittings of the House of Representatives and of the Senate, respectively. If not, I intend to instruct legal counsel to file proceedings as advised in the memorandum. Sincerely, Mark Golding, MP, Leader of the Opposition.
Sincerely, Mark Jefferson Golding. That's right. Well, Jamaica, based on what this is saying here, the legal minds is suggesting that the Parliament must take the report to the Parliament and table the report before it can be aired in open court. Me not telling you this last week. Remember, me no legal head, you know, me no legal mind. But one thing with the comrades, them, we have a brain and that's why they say PNP brighter than Labour, right, you know. Because under no circumstances, I don't see the point why the Labour right could be defending the reason why the Parliament send this matter to the court.
Hold on, my viewers and something. Let me connect back this thing here. Make I connect back this thing here. And pick up right which from I left off. Because I don't have to hear. Continue.
House and answer Philip Paulwell and Mark Golding and say, oh, Parliament have decided. They were lying. Floyd Green tell the nation, say Parliament has decided on the FLA matter and Parliament is awaiting the court's decision live from the pit of hell. And I'm going to tell you why. And this, as simple as it is, it fly over enough people head. When Floyd Green stopped to say that the matter is before the court and Parliament has decided, quote unquote, Parliament has decided to bring the matter to the court, waiting on a decision from the court, it is a lie. You know why? Because Parliament does not comprise of the government alone. Parliament consists of the government and the opposition. Both sides make up our Parliament. The parliament does not comprise of the government benches alone. So for Floyd Green to say parliament has made a decision, lie them at help Palmer Jefferson Gold in opposition PNP. Lie, we weren't aware. All we knew was that the report was sent to Parliament and it did Parliament. And we are said to ourselves, why is it that after 2 months, Juliet Holness does not want to table this report? It is when the opposition asks the question now, that is when Floyd Green is going to tell the opposition that Parliament has come to a decision waiting on the ruling from the court. But you never ask the opposition, being that they are a part of the parliament. No, uno act on uno own. And I think that is illegal, Jamaica. I think it is illegal to come and say Parliament has made a decision when Parliament comprises of the opposition as well. The opposition was left out on that decision. And so, Jamaica, Parliament did not decide. The Jamaica Labour Party has decided to suppress the tabling of the report and send it to the court pending a decision. So that is the first thing we must make absolutely clear for our viewers. But this is what the Labour Party takes pride in. Jamaica Labour Party takes pride in keeping the people in this country very dunce. They don't like when the people are informed on these matters and the legalities of Parliament. They believe in hiding things from the people. Classic Labour Party mentality and strategy, talking about Parliament has made the decision. Parliament did not make that decision, because had it been Parliament meant such a decision, the PNP wouldn't have to come to Parliament to ask the question. They would have already known. So it's before the court. But because we were not a part of that decision making, we asked the question, and when you don't say Mark Golding need to do more, then if Mark Golding never come ask them a question, we wouldn't know what they got on with the FLA report. PNP, let me tell you something. You see, this man where we have a lead the party, me want to give the man the chance to do his job. Allow Mark Golding, throw our support behind the man. This is not Michael Manley PNP anymore. The whole of them, the previous leader, Peter Phillips, Mama P, PG, the whole of them had their own style of leadership. Whatever arrived out of their leadership, whether good or bad, all of them had their fair share of good and bad in the making of this country. Mark Jefferson Golding is a different PNP leadership we under, and if you not see the slate of candidates behind him. So me know why some of that judge the PNP, say the PNP is the same as the Labour Party. Cut it out. It is no longer the PJ Pattison PNP or Michael Manley or Peter Phillips or Mama P PNP. It is a Mark Jefferson Golding. Our Mama P and PJ would have done in the past. Me no want to use for them fat fry Mark Jefferson Golding. We are under a new leadership, and the team behind him is going to be that team that opens the eyes of Jamaicans, and so far they are doing a wonderful job. Now, Jamaica, the statement from the court administration division states that Justice Carr also rejected submissions that the report fell outside the confidentiality provisions of the Integrity Commissions Act. So I know one thing the court ruled, this is another thing the court ruled on, and reject the Jamaica Labour Party. The court concluded that reports prepared pursuant to Section 54 of the Act remain subject to the confidentiality requirements imposed by Section 53(3) until they are tabled in Parliament. So this is the second thing that the court ruled, and they ruled against the decision of Tom Tavares and Juliet Holness. Yes? So the point I put to you, Jamaica, about the need for the report to be tabled in Parliament before it can be tabled in open court seems to be supported. It has been supported by this section of the release from the Court Administration Division. Remember me telling you, Labour Party, is very dense, and I'm very sorry. I mean to offend my Labour right friends, them, like Al Munchi, and Tinkmouth Petal, One Foot Kerry, and Chuck Finley and them. I don't mean to disrespect them, but you see, what Munchi take pride in keeping people dunce like her. Last night, me hear her on one platform, I rub out her mouth with some propaganda, and one guy go up in the box. Yeah, I think it was Jordan. Big up Jordan, anyway, Jordan there. And me say the moment Munchi hear Jordan talk like somebody educated and have little sense, a peer corruption Munchi start chat and propaganda and cross talk the boy. So that's the boy point couldn't get across. A peer propaganda she a chat. And then over there they consume the garbage. And as Jordan jump in at the back, so Munchi say, yeah, that comrade a sound like he have knowledge about what go on. And she just chat and chat, she don't want the truth to get out there. Classic Munchi. But Munchi, anyway you're there right now, Munchi. Yeah? Me tell you from last week, Me tell you from last week. Ono carry the Integrity Commission report go courthouse. I mean, no, the Integrity Commission never send it go down no courthouse. They send it to Parliament because the Integrity Commission rule states that it must be sent where? To Parliament. To do what? To table. The Act never say if he send go courthouse to table in a courthouse. So me no understand under what legal merit the Jamaica Labour Party seek to achieve when they send this matter to court. See the court send it back to Parliament. So right now, Juliet Holness, she seems like she is the beast in all of this. But we all know that. We all know that Juliet Holness, she is the one. Yeah? It gets worse. The FLA attorney, somebody named Pagan, Nico Pagan, and him represent the FLA from your senior sit-downs. Nico Pagan said that he has not seen that in the court's ruling. He can only speak on his admin. Imagine, the while we read the court report, what the court say, the judgment the court hand down pan the matter, and him represent the FLA, and him no read this apart, yeah. Him out tell we say him can only speak on his understanding. The Bible tell we, Jamaica. The Bible tell we say we not feel lean not to we own understanding, no so. Me not so biblical, but me know somewhere in the Bible it tell me say me not feel lean to me own understanding. So all this a liar we represent the FLA come out and tell we say him can only speak on his understandings. The Bible tell we about uno lean not to no own understanding. But in all thy ways acknowledge who, and he shall direct thy path. In this case, the court representing the Lords of Lords. In all thy ways, acknowledge him. But you know why acknowledge him? You know why acknowledge the court? The court represent the Lords of Lords. Let me tell you something. You see how everything can find its own meaning and time and place. And the scriptures me quote now, and what a beautiful analogy. Yes? You are come tell we say you never see that in the report. We are reading the report, and the report is only 2 pages. And like says a document with 270 pages. And you are the lawyer. We are represent the FLA and the Jamaica Labour Party and all of the things them you see. But you not see the 2 things where the court rule against Unopan? Tell me now. Eh? So basically, Jamaica PNP, he is telling the country that himself not really understand the law. Exactly. That is what he's saying here, you know. The FLA attorney, Nico Pagan, say that he has not seen that in the court's ruling. He can only speak on his understandings. And as I said, the Bible tells us about those who lean to their own understandings. The court is there to interpret the laws. You bring a matter, to the court, and the court interprets the matter. But I'm telling you, say the Labour Party is foolish people, you know. Because me never telling you, say, the Integrity Commission report is like a gift. Remember the gift not open yet, you know, the gift is all wrapped and packaged and signed and sealed and stamp. Yeah? How is it that you are going to carry a package to the court for the court to rule and the court don't know what is inside that package? Me telling you, done labor rights last week, you know, me talk it. Me say the Integrity Commission report, be that as it may Jamaica, it might offend people and whoever name call up or whoever institution get call up. When it table in a parliament, and we know who for name and who for entity in the report. Yeah? And then hear the accusations. You know, hear what me say? Them hear the what? Accusations. Nobody nan charge them. We just want to know what the investigation was about. But because them so holier than thou and what their name call up in a corruption, this is why we are here. All of this could have been avoided, you know, if Juliet Holness had tabled the report 2 months ago. You see, once she tabled the report, and we get to find out who for name in there and the entity that is being accused, the accused will now have his or her opportunity to challenge the matter in court. Yes? And based on their challenge, they can prove the Integrity Commission wrong. And if they want to take legal action, then take legal action. But them not do that. What they did was that the Jamaica Labour Party sit down on the report and have it, you know, between Juliet Holness and Tam Tavares, Finson and Colleen. The 3 of them, you know, sit down on the report and I read it between the 3 of them, you know. And when they see who for name in the report, then pinch the one there and pinch the one there and tell them, say what? See if you can fix this, you know, quick, because you're in the report, and I would advise you carry the quote quick, because this not look good. That is the whole reason why the report not table, you know, because Juliet has sit down and I read it and I cover. Juliet Holness is compromised as the Speaker of the House. Me tell you no, but me nah give them no more to remove her. Juliet we sit down right there. Yeah, and push the country over a precipice. Can you now learn? Juliet Holness should have never sat there as the House Speaker. She should never sit in that chair. Because when matters concerning her man, she now go want to table it. No, Jamaica. When I saw the President of the Senate, the way in which, yes, Tam Tavares responded. Wagwan Ishmael, good morning, my friend. When I see Tam Tavares a puff up himself, oh, nobody now bully we, and nobody now this, I said to myself, why is it that Tam Tavares is so agitated? Yeah? And then I do my little investigation. And I said to myself, why was the leader of the notorious gang in Kintyre got murdered. And I'm speaking of none other than the alleged gang leader Dog Paw. Follow my chain of argument now, Jamaica, because it's all going to make sense now. Dog Paw, yes, used to carry out orders within the Kintyre area. What am I gonna think Kintyre did so well in the local government election after Dog Paw lost his life? The reason why Kintyre remains strong, yes, is because Dog Paw was carrying out orders from politicians in East Rural St. Andrew. Only I realize that since then, then did have to take out Dog Paw. Are you aware, and I should ask the Jamaica Labour Party supporters, Labour rights, how the Labour rights on their platform quoting what is in the FLA report? Because I hear Labour rights asking the question, is which two MP initial, which two Jamaica Labour Party MP initial is RBM and TTF. Read between the lines, Jamaica. Which two Jamaica Labour Party supporter, their initials are RBM and TTF. And based on what the Jamaica Labour Party supporters are saying this morning, yes, is that the president, listen carefully, because none of them now go come sue me, so make me speak in code this morning. So if you not done, sorry, if you not slow, open up on your ears wall and read between the line. The president was very much.
This is the original Talking Mind TV. I'm Crazy J representing every time. Talking Mind, run them move. Circle talk your mind because you come for chat it up. Chat about Jamaica when the government mash up. Circle talk your mind because you're well dangerous. I miss corruption, I lick and it, I lick and it, I lick and it. Miss corruption, miss corruption, your mind, talk your mind. Miss corruption, miss corruption, I lick and it, I lick and it. Miss corruption, your mind, talk your mind. When corruption stop, this a government that can't win back. SSL, big big that. You better bring the 5 lakh. Investigation, we want that. Mind your name, tap on the top. Mr. Man, why you want try that? Miss corruption, your mind, talk your mind. Miss corruption, your mind, talk your mind. Miss talk your mind, talk your mind. Swamp face, no money for in the afford medication sick. Go hospital, you want to pay for the John Brown get fed up when rain start fall on the roof. Statement for right and it can't write. Jamaican, so the fireman said them when the fire start, them out. Miss corruption, your mind, talk your mind. Miss corruption, your mind, talk your mind. Yo, what kind of fed up on the system? You understand? Yeah, man. There are some things in our eyes, bro. And some people see it and afraid to talk. You understand? But we're not sit down and watch certain things are going on. You understand? That's what the thing. Praise it. Yeah, man. Each one guy, you understand? Hey, I want it for them. Jamaica, Market G. So it's stronger than before. PNP, all comrades, stand up and sing the song louder. This is
When I take a look on the screen and identify this monitor. Hold on.
Look at his body language and how he come out, come chat. The president of the Senate, Jamaica, the Laborites are saying this morning, and they are very upset. Why is it that so many Laborite politicians in the FA report and them using the initials, of TTF and RBM? And they're saying, Jamaica, that in the FLA report, the president's gun was used to conduct and carry out several murders across Jamaica.
Now,
we all know whose son-in-law was accused of stealing the president's gun. And now the FLA report is saying that the president's gun was used in several murders across the country. Powering on. Nobody is saying that the president is the one that commit these murders, but we will recall that the president said that in 2 gun missing, and if your son-in-law was a notorious gang leader, now we see the reason why these Jamaica Labour Party MPs of East Rural did have to get rid of Dog Paw. It is all making sense this morning. And that is why Jamaica, the Jamaica Labour Party and the Labour Rights are in a conundrum this blessed Monday morning. I am telling you, Jamaica, that the Labour Rights are speaking among themselves what is in that FLA report. And if the FLA report was bound by law not to be in the public domain, and if it was sent to Parliament to 3 individuals, Andrew wife, the president for the Senate, and the clerk of the House, based on what I am reading in front of me, Jamaica, yeah? I am seeing it in front of me where the court, yeah? This is what I'm reading out of the report from the court, you know. Jamaica, this is quite interesting. The court found out that the FLA was already aware of the nature of the investigation. Listen, the decision makers involved and the grounds upon which it intended to challenge the process. I mean, Jamaica, what more did the FLA want? The FLA is asking the court, yeah, to grant them permission to disclose what is in the FLA report. But based on what the court is saying, Jamaica, the court is saying that the FLA was already aware of the nature of the investigation, the decision makers involved, and the grounds upon which it intended to challenge. That mean that somebody, either Andrew wife, the president for the Senate, or the clerk of the House, one out of the 3 of them, have told the FLA and who is responsible at the FLA. So them name in another report here, and it has serious consequences. Jamaica, Juliet Holness needs to speak, and she needs to speak as soon as possible. Is all that? No caution. Big up yourself. Blessings every time. Caution. You know nobody can take away your contribution to this platform. Good to see you, my brother. Blessings every time. Jamaica, we are on the ball. Me now come over here so come talk no bullshit, you know. You know, when I speak, I am here to educate, so persons can walk away from this platform learning something. Jamaica, something serious is within that report. Why the president of the Senate was so angry. He spoke in a way, Jamaica, that they would do anything to suppress that report. And they brought it to the court to get advice from the court. Why would the Parliament seek advice from the court when the court is under a different arm of government? The Parliament was able to make them own decision. So what Juliet Holness has done is further, weaken the powers of Parliament. The Parliament should have never gone to the court to get legal advice on this matter. They are covering up something. And you see what the court do? The court rule.
Oh no, wait for tomorrow. Bangarang with this report here. Oh no, so here. Oh no, so here, because them release it, you know. Oh no, so bangarang in a John shop.
That it must be tabled. Until it is tabled, then the accused who appears in the report can now come to court and challenge the accusations. That is how it operates. But you cannot bring a report that is sealed. We don't know why that the report. If the court decide to open that.
Anyway, and that them never want to hear last night. Some make gonna hear it. Some gonna move on to what a bridge here say about the United States warship in Jamaica for invade Cuba and one or something. So no hear this. And this video about a day ago. But I just want to listen to the reasoning. It's different from what them are talking in Jamaica. Listen to the reasoning here.
Aircraft carrier USS Nimitz is scheduled to dock in Kingston, Jamaica from June 1st to June 5th, 2026. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people will say, well, it's not a threat. You know, they're just on their farewell voyage. That's what they call it, a farewell voyage. And they call it a final stop on their Caribbean deployment, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who are not that bright, okay? And you don't understand capitalism. What I mean is this. The United States do not spend money just cause. They spend money within the interests of the United States. You understand? So whatever they do, it's going to be within U.S. interests. They're not doing it just to do it. Now, if you look back in history, when's the last time have you seen U.S. military aircraft carriers, some of the biggest they have, just show up in Jamaica and dock for 5 days? People in the back, I know some of you are not that bright. When's the last time you've seen that? Or is it something that happened annually or regularly? Is it? The fact of the matter is this. They're at work. Okay? They could term this trip to Jamaica however they want to term it. They're working. They never stop working. You know what I'm saying? So, if they title it the farewell voyage, final stop, and their deployment, oh well. The U.S. Navy military on the high seas of the Caribbean are at work. They have a very specific interest in Cuba right now. Jamaica, closest point to Cuba, is about 90 miles. About 90 miles. You know what I'm saying? So they're docking the Kingston Harbor, probably. Right? Not far from Port Royal, where pirates used to dock years ago. Yeah. Pirates used to dock in the Caribbean, in Jamaica, and Port Royal years ago. Kingston Harbor is not very far from that. You understand? Yeah. Just some food for thought. Because I hear a lot of rambling on the internet and people speculating. You're not sure what's going on. The number one thing you should understand is the word capitalism. And if you don't know what it means in regards to the United States, go do your research. You know what I'm saying? They have recently indicted Raul Castro of Cuba on charges of murder for shooting down 2 planes.
And as Anayema say, this is no different from when Christopher Columbus come on the shore with a whole soldier upon a ship. It is no different from this. No different from, nothing is new under the sun. The only thing so hurtful about this, we witness Andrew Holness a play a part in the invasion of Cuba under this guys. And this invasion, we don't know what Cuban government have in the Sri Lankan, you know. We don't know the capability of these war things where them have them drone and something. Saying, we don't know where them have over there. Jamaica is 90 miles away from there. Saying, we don't know what kind of thing them have over there. So with this backdoor deal Andrew Holness signed with Donald Trump, without come to his citizen, the majority of the people them on the island, you know, you cannot believe that the government go in a bed, sign contract with Trump to allow this thing to come in our, come in our yard. This destructive machine. Because this machine bring nothing but destruction, you know. And a thing like this Andrew Holness I deal with, and you know, come to the majority of the people them and say, look, the United States to ask if them can bring in them warship and hear what the people them have to say. Not even that. And even when them come in, them still want to tell lie. But them come on different. Them never truthful to the people them. That is why I say, whatever happen out of this adventure, of this devil ship in the water, the pirate ship, whatever happen after this, if it affect the Jamaican people must crucify the Jamaica Labour Party MP them. Then forget crucify. If this destructive machine will come upon with thing, come park up. Because Andrew Holness decides say him not have consent, get no consent from the people them who send him to represent them. If him feel like say him not have to say nothing to the people them who appoint him to the office. Whatever happened from this, if it's destructive to we must crucify every Labour right MP.
In 1996. You dig? So, they cut off the oil to Cuba, right? And there's a lot of talks between the U.S. and Cuba. You don't know what their goal is, but you can see what their intent is. Okay? Take it with a grain of salt. White men with guns on ships showing up to Jamaica has been going on since 1492, 1494, whatever, okay? It's been going on since the days of Christopher Columbus. White men with guns on boats. Now it's still happening. And when they show up, the conception inside most people's head, they're here to help us. Are they? The recent hurricane in Jamaica, you know, remember United States military Chinooks showed up and assisted with aids, food, you know, medical supplies and whatever else. You know what I'm saying? So psychologically, in most people's brain, the U.S. is here to help us. Yeah, inside their head, because it's being spun off from the recent hurricane recovery efforts that the U.S. assisted with in Jamaica. See? Many years, boats with guns have been showing up to Jamaica. Right? From the Spaniards, the British. See, a lot of people don't even know that. Some people don't even know that Jamaica was once ruled by Spain. How do you think you have Spanish Town, Rio Cobre, Rio Minho River, right? How do you think you have so many things in Jamaica named of Spanish words? Because Jamaica was owned by the Spanish. How did they get to Jamaica? On boats with guns. Port Royal, same thing. Port Royal was like the first Wall Street in the world, where criminals used to trade out gold, brothels, this, that. That's what Port Royal was. What do you think it was? Criminals would show up with boats with guns from Blackbeard, all types of pirates, Henry Morgans, the Buccaneers, this, that, whatever. You understand? Guns, big ships, white men. What's their intent? It's been happening for years. It's nothing new. Simple ingredients: white men, boats with guns, on big ships. Big ass ships, white men with guns. You didn't do Jamaica history? You don't know about Jamaica, do you? It's been going on since 1492, when Christopher Columbus landed in Discovery Bay, St. Anne's, okay? It's nothing new. It's not always, oh, here's help for the hurricane. But they're on a...
I'm wanting to look punch and the said like I can hear him explain it. Just this ship is no different from the Christopher Columbus ship. Are the same thing. And remember them always tell when they say our ancestors make not fair work so hard, if you look like nothing. And then call it slavery. The Marant Bay rebellion. What them that rebel about? Because of low wages. Look a bit of money, them I get for work for work. So when you check out this whole thing, just check it. A matter of fact, I always feel like say Jamaica, Atlantis. Anyway, I get down on this thing. I always feel like Jamaica a part of Atlantis. That hear this.
Ship bigger than the warships.
That is more than a warship. A two ship in a one. Warship and general ship. What the purpose of it to do ya? Yeah? The general ship bigger than the warship. A way to do ya? Explain and explain quick and fast. Argument done.
Argument done. Warship and general ship. Argument done.
Clarity from the government of Jamaica pertaining to the United States Navy ship.
More clarity pertaining towards this big United States Navy ship that is in the country. You don't feel that we deserve to get a proper explanation about why they are here? What caused them to be here? Not unless the government of Jamaica is totally in agreement with some things that the US government put to them and they don't want us to know because they think that probably we are going to get uncomfortable. Because I can remember from in the 1970s, Jamaica and Cuba are friends. But Jamaica and the Labour Right government are not so much of a friend in terms of policy. And that is why when the US asked them to get rid of the nurses and the doctors, it never take no time for it to complete. Because policy-wise, Labour Right government and Cuban regime is not so much, as I say, a friend. So with the nurses here for over 50 odd years, it's just because the Labour Right government themselves never that strong enough to turn down the contract that they had come in power to see. They did not that brave to say they are going to cut ties with Cuba. So they're glad the moment it come from the US government. But to me, I think that something tricky is going on with our government here and the United States in terms of using this location to attack and to assault Cuba. I think so. And if I am wrong, somebody correct me. Because them are trying to say that they are on a tour. And as something what them do after in time. Well, out of my lifetime, I'm a 60-year-old, I force them come here. Right? So, them find it possible to come here now because them have an interest for assault Cuba. Right? Me don't want nobody fool me and tell me say them come here for pay Jamaica a visit and to visit school, to visit Blue. As some them come here for spy if see if no more Cuban is here and how well we have and how well we are using them. Right? Them they upon a mission. Them not only come for pay no visit to no rare. They are spies because they were the same set of people that were spying and Cubas in the same time.
It says it's a betray where Jamaica betrayed Cuba. Jamaica going to suffer. Jamaica going to suffer for betray Cuba with Donald Trump. Jamaica going to suffer dearly. You know see what really happen. The link, the good doctor, eye surgeon, the best doctor. America cut off the link entirely from Jamaica and that style. Saying and left Jamaican wide open to the mercy of God. Jamaica helped invade Cuba. Look how Cuba good to we. Look how Cuba helped the Jamaican people them in a COVID. Look how much people the Cuban them help. And this criminal government was created by Siaga. Left one playbook. Give Andrew for continue play with the Jamaican people them life. And Andrew play with the Jamaican people them lives until an aircraft carrier come park up in our country. This aircraft carrier have nuclear bomber, all type of thing this have on it. This thing come prepare for war. And if then they in a Jamaica, dock up in a Jamaica, attack Cuba. And Cuba go attack, I go fire them in the location where them get attacked from. And any stray missile, I go drop in all about in a Jamaica. All stray missile. Remember, Cuba in a close relationship with Russia and China. And who control the war for a part of the war? No, China. And I wish part America park up. No longer so. I remember China have the technology them and have all of the equipment them for deal with war. So America park up right down a war for China run off. Saying China and Cuba, Russia and Cuba in a good relationship. Saying the other day Russia submarine in the water. We don't know what the submarine bring come give the Cuban them. We don't know where Russia and them give the Cuban them for defend themselves. And this relationship have been going for centuries, for years. So we don't know where Cuba having at them position. And through Andrew Honest feel like say the big bad America. So in good, so he can host American war aircraft carrier for fight Cuba. And nothing now gonna happen because in confident in this thing here. But then don't know what Cuba have. And that's the thing, Then don't know what Cuba have. So when you check out this thing here, it don't matter what Dana Dixon want to come out come say. It don't matter what them want to come out come say or Darrell Vaz want to come out come say. Because we want to come out and talk about the aisle, Darrell Vaz say nothing like that. He might be the first one to come out come say this. I remember say the agenda of the shipping of the Caribbean. Only not hear it from Jamaican local news first. International news on hear what the real agenda behind this version of the Caribbean. And even till today, the local news them now get no. I don't know if they don't want to tell the people them, but where the ships to them in Jamaica for, it is far from the truth. And international media outline it to it. And anything international media say, better we work with it because them talk about them own. and the agenda where the ship in Jamaica for. So no matter where they in a Dixon want to come out, come say. No matter where the Relvas want to come say. It's only because Andrew want to display to member, you know. It's because the Jamaican people them allow a man when a 35 to go back in the power, the rural have Jamaican citizens as full. So they can't come do anything in our country now because they have the whole Jamaican citizen as full. Because if they must say, if they can have if they must say, if this man in front of the court for thieving taxpayer money and the citizens them will have to pay the tax. We don't even have a good health care, no have no good road, no good school, no live no way. Have to pay tax. I allow this guy to come back and thief more money. Nobody now got business with you know. Because they display to the world say, una idiot. So that is why warship can conduct up now on the island, and if war fi kick off, war just kick off, and who fi dead, who fi survive, who fi go run, go live in a cave, until the war done and just so. Because the outside world have Jamaican people as idiot. And it doesn't matter how no one come out contact intelligent. For the simple fact of the matter, so have one criminal who compromise and can't stand up because him a thief, him can't say no to Donald Trump. Him is a thief, so this guy is very dangerous for the well-being of Jamaican people because he can't tell nobody no because he is so fucking corrupted and he don't want to go to prison. He have to be a yes man. Not even a yes man, a yes boy. So this guy cannot represent nobody in the island. Andrew cannot represent nobody in the island. He cannot because he is a thief and they know. And they have them blackmail him. Them a blackmail him. So if you're a guy who corrupted and a blackmail, he cannot help the Jamaican citizen. It no matter when he want contact, Cliff Hughes could have lived on radio station till he dead. He cannot represent the Jamaican people. He have no power to do that.
Jamaican people are joke.
But because the island, the whole island is an island that just dopey them. One island had fucking dopey in a real life. Because all the people them who vice should really matter and sit back and watch this thing and play along until say it go better for them. They, like it's an island of dopey. And the only thing Jamaican people think about is get up and drink rum, bun weed and party. Just get up, bun weed, drink rum and party. That's all Jamaican concern about. Get up, drink rum, bun weed and party. One is a set of one island to eat that. That is why so much things can happen right in front of you. I wanna like the ship come to Jamaica, the labor right them a praise Andrew wants to make the ship come to Jamaica to Bomber or Slat. I never see this yet. The labor right a praise Andrew Holness. Alright. The labor right them is a group of people where they come like Andrew wants to give them a time bomb. Strap on around their neck and say, no go on the yard and say, thank you, Mr. Andrew. Thank you, my boss. Thank you, bro God. You can't give me an next one to put in my pocket. The labor right is like that. And like Andrew wants to give them a time bomb and them know say a time bomb and I ask for the next one. That is labor right. The labor right, them don't have no sense. And because of that, they make the whole island. As a matter of fact, I don't know if labor right in Jamaica. So majority of the people in Jamaica is not labor right. So if them sit back and make it labor right and make it all them look like idiot, all of them have to just classify as idiot. And I just say it go. And you see, because the people them selfish and all for themselves, we not go fuck. And remember me telling you, say Nara is the vehicle going to fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. And if we just want to just look upon Nara and the power when Nara give a corrupted thieving guy. Nara is the guy, is the thing gonna fulfill Marcus Garvey prophecy. Because see that them want to use Nara now and mess with Portmore.
No, them are using.
Them are use Nara now for turn Portmore in a different parish. Not 15 parish. So them are use Nara and broke every law because them too it powerful and then them are depend on the police. Me say Nara gonna make head roll down King Street. Nara gonna make head roll down King Street because they should them junk in a power. Nara gonna make their head roll down King Street and it have to come to pass. It is prophecy. So we don't want to believe it is or no. Nara is the vehicle For Marcus Garvey prophecy come to, like they use these young people who never witness something when they never witnessed before. Marcus Garvey prophecy. Who not go live. If you see Marcus Garvey prophecy take place in King Street. Because of Nara, wait and see. These people junk in a power and want to use Nara to fuck up Jamaica. Nara gonna fuck them up. Old time people say, yeah, sweet for Kalalo. Kalalo was sweet for run a belly. It's the power Nara give them. These reckless pussy hole. Nara gonna make their head roll down King Street.
Right? And create a big problem between the labor right government and the Cuban regime. Right? When them say, right, Cuba come take over the Cuba policy, Michael Manley are going to use it against the Jamaican people to take away what the Jamaican people have. When nothing never goes so. Right? So to me, something in a something what the people of this country don't know. Me know probably the government might not that frank enough to turn down any offer that the US asks of them. Because we are just a little puppet. And the United States are these big dogs that can just pop off the puppet head and throw it one side. And when we realize with the people them in the country, they bow for anything. Because if you should have a prime minister that stand up for what they believe into, and it denies some of them Jamaican a visa and make them can't go abroad, then cost the government.
Yo, you see, when the people them see the people them name chicken and wash up on the shore. When they see people them name chicken and wash up on the shore, they want to say, no man, we can't do anything with this type of people.
You know what I want to know? I want to know where the bomb clock this man Mackenzie take Andrew Holness and carry him downtown Kingston right now gone do. Where the blood clot in take Andrew Holness and carry him downtown Kingston and show him train station back. What the fuck train station have to do with Jamaica right now? When St. Elizabeth people them still out a door from Melissa, Hurricane. Westmoreland people them still on a Chapalin. Clarendon people them still on a Chapalin. All the neighboring community people them. Parish people them still on the Chapalin. A ball and a beg people hungry people they can't go to school. Where school not open and no walk back all now. And instead I want to walk up on the yard and do the right thing and look on the right thing. You start to look on money making thing. You look on ways and means to make money. You look on the ways and means to make money. When the people them still a suffer, the people them still on a Chapalin.
Well, Andrew going to use the Nara and the power Nara game divert the Hurricane Melissa relief funds and the Hurricane Berry relief funds. And I'm going to do them thing that do for him only and feel saying he don't do anything because I'm the Prime Minister. I'm going to go buck in tour. Nara going to make him buck in tour and I tell you some of my viewers and subscribers, the first revolution it starts in the west, not the east. And the next one I go start in the west. It's the Westmoreland people. I want Andrew Holness just remember the riot with the first, the Westmoreland the first, the riot that take place at the sugar factory. I want Andrew Holness to go do the research and the riot that take place at from sugar factory. I want Andrew Holness and in Cumberland them go do the research and the riot to take place at from sugar factory. The next riot I go start from out at the west. Because Andrew Holness I go use the Korean them, go survey the land them, and want take the people them off of the land that go cause bumbo clot in Jamaica. 70% of the land in the west owned by the government. Andrew want use the Korean them with them technology to survey them land here, to take over them and repossess them, say them a government land. I run off the Westmoreland people them off of the land. But me say the next uprising I go start from the west. The next uprising going to start from the west. The same thing with the Hatma shoot the from sugar factory in history. It will repeat itself. Just like how history repeat itself now, Christopher Columbus ship come back in Jamaica and I want a different name. The Christopher Columbus ship come back in Jamaica and I want a different name. The uprising gonna start in the west this time. Because them are those PR to make themselves look good on TV and at the social media space, you know. But you see, on the ground, it's going to be a different ball game. And I just want Andrew wants to research from Sugar Factory riot, uprising, and tell me say if him really want to go down this road.
People they still not have no home. The people they still have vent and a bar and a beg. You know, to help them build back their home. And still have time for someone to fix all train station. And that you know really have the money I do. When the people didn't have no house to live, and Jamaica people don't sit down with that. Sit down with that, and love that, and support it and talk about 1 p.m. Our Prime Minister do good and long time Prime Minister do good. Do all on my comment section one drop down.
But me I hear one look up bangarang out of this report here. Like it's alleged like FLA use dead man name a buy gun. Dead man a buy gun. Bombarras clot, then Jamaica must cemetery. If dead man can get gun in a Jamaica and Paul Buchanan can get gun, Jamaica is not a real place. If it's easy for a dead man get gun, somebody who dead in our pastor can preach over him and say dust to dust, ashes to ash, and then sing a little song and people moan and ball and then cover up and then gone back at the yard and him alone left in a cemetery with his friend them lie alongside of him. If a dead man, a man we can't manipulate.
We have to demand resignation.
And Juliet Holness and Tom Tavares must resign. Juliet Bumbleclot Dirty Holness and Tom Tavares must resign. Because if dead man can buy a gun and that come to Juliet Holness and them feel like the Jamaican citizen of to hear about it, them want to see if they can avoid the Jamaican citizens from hear about the dead man a buy a gun in a Jamaica and the Jamaica Labour Party government. Juliet Holness and Tom Tavares must come out of the parliament, pussy. Two of them must come out of the blood clot. We not, hey, we not continue here. See if we don't step down, we not cause Jamaica to set on fire. And no Nara blood clot bill can save you know. Tom Tavares and Juliet Holness must come out of the parliament and don't make we have to contact them out. They must hand in their resignation letter ASAP.
So angry.
ASS. So Juliet Holness in the parliament look like some blood clot jankro. When the rain a fall upon him. You still gonna see it look like some blood clot jankro. When rain, you never see jankro when rain a fall it. Itch up on the chill him like some. You never see them like, look like a duck and nest. How they itch up on. Juliet Holness and Tom Tavares must come out of a blood clot parliament and go. And must blood clot get investigated and arrested blood clot too. How dead man fear buy a gun in our country? Which part ever heard? Only in a movie me see them sitting happen. How dead man fear buy a gun? And Paul Buchanan, an upstanding citizen of Jamaica, can't get in license firearm gun, but a dead man can get over Paul Buchanan. Why Jamaica is not a real place. And Juliet Holness and Tom Tavares know about these things and decide to them are going to table the bill amongst themselves and come to the conclusion and say them have to go hide this from Parliament and can't go court for block it for a table in a Parliament. But boy, Jamaica is not a real place. That is why I say every labor right in Jamaica need to walk upon their head. Labor right only need to come and walk upon their head. And if you see the labor right them in Jamaica now walk upon their head, you have to turn them upside and down. Make them walk upon their head. Then deserve to walk upon their head. So who can walk upon their head? Blood clot practice. But labor right to walk around upon their head in Jamaica now. They know if you walk upon their foot. Then if you try off of them foot and say them foot have more sense than their head, them brain. Jamaica Labour Party supporters need to walk upon their head. And Juliet Owens and Tom Tavares need to come out of our parliament. As we are going to protest and lock down the next sitting at the parliament. A gunman, dead man cannot buy a gun. Never hear about this before. They manipulate with the system and I buy a gun in a dead man name. And I recently and I know a long time. That is why Juliet Owens get this report and I lay egg pan in our bumbuckler at parliament. And Juliet Owens must remove from the speaker. Going as of tomorrow. Whatever Mark Golden them can do. We have a lot of evidence. We have
she's biased.
We have so much things to prove say Juliet Owens is not fit to be the Speaker of the House. He might bring the Parliament into disrepute. And because of that, she cannot stay. This corruption, we can't make them normalize corruption in our country. Juliet Owens must remove her Bigfoot self and go get a basket and go send, no, you can't go send it. Go which part, you no send out the tornado go mash up and go buy ground provision and go and sell down a town. Anjo, you must take out one local bicycle or coats and go make your bag juice and sell. He's a pussy old drunk. Go take out a bicycle or coats and one igloo and go make your bag juice and ride on and sell in a bus park. And come out of the parliament. Tom Tavares, anywhere you come from, go back there. You have to leave. Anywhere you come from, go back. Anywhere you come from, go back there. Tom Tavares, anywhere you come from, go back there. Can I believe the man we have a notorious notorious hitman, gunman, son-in-law, and the speaker, when husband, under investigation for taxpayer money, decide say them go table the bill amongst themselves, the report, and leak back information to the FLA to make them try see if they can get it black in a court. So we can't get to hear say dead man a buy a gun in a Jamaica. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. And Tom Tavares have the guts to talk about him in a bow. Tom Tavares, we know so you don't carry nothing. So bowing have to be part of your thing. So it might be a good bow you bow just to take where you're going in here. Might be your ears good at cock up with leg. So when they take where you're going, you never hear. But you will not bow. And I think Mark Golden a fool, man. How dead man for a buy gun? Which part you never hear say dead man have? Not even a show. I never see dead man buy a gun. Not even a dopey show. I never see dead man buy a gun. You always see them take up. Dead man don't really use gun in a show. Dead man don't use gun. Then just make you afraid. And either you drive off a one cliff or you run like they always make you catch some accident and hurt yourself. And not sure. In a horror movie. Not even a movie, I say dead man buy a gun. Only in a Jamaica alone. Dead man, read out, come in here.
A firearm licensing authority, FLA, database was manipulated to record an ammunition purchased by a dead man, and the server holding evidence of who gave the order has been destroyed. When I hear that, the person who give them the order, if the dead man buy the gun, that evidence has been destroyed, says an Integrity Commission report. At page 131, table in the House of Representatives on Tuesday found that the FLA's license management system was manipulated by the FLA, and it appears that inaccurate information was inputted.
So, the man will give the dead man the order to buy the gun. Then destroy the evidence. So the man will have the power to wake up dead. Destroy the evidence. So Tom Tavares, You think say Angela Holness will come back in my parliament and sit down on a big man level? Tam Tavares Finson. Do you think you're size 13? But Juliet is an honorable woman. I'll think Dirty Babsy Grange. I talk about Nikisha Burchell if you come apologize. Babsy Grange, go take off your pull-ups pampas and mine a chafe up. Go take off your pampas and mine a chafe up. You think like shit. Eh? How Juliet Holness and Tam Tavares for the table report will come from table in a parliament and then decide to table it amongst themselves. True they don't want Jamaican people know. Say dead man a buy gun. And the man we can wake up the dead. If make the dead man buy the gun. Remove. The man that give the dead man the permission to buy the gun. Remove all information, all evidence. Juliet Holness cannot, and is it this report for make Juliet Holness remove from the speaker and who for campaign on this. This Tam Tavares and Juliet Holness must resign. Because them compromise and them are try to cover up corruption of dead man a buy gun in Jamaica.
And the evidence destroyed. So
and then destroy the evidence. Who destroy the evidence? Who will give the dead man the permission to buy the gun? Who destroy the evidence? We give the dead man the permission to buy the gun. Labour right. It's safe upon your head when I walk. You can watch me and listen to me. But if you still stand upon your foot, you need to go walk out in a car. Or walk out in a truck. I just walk and jump off of one cliff. You know so no purpose on the island. I tell you no. I better the government put on to work. Agriculture, we are importing too much agriculture food. The government need to gather the labor right them and fence up one nice piece of property in Jamaica and make them farm it. Food security. The government need to gather the labor right them all over the island. Make them go to the hardware closest to them. Go get themselves one hoe, one machete, one water boat, one pair of gloves, and what again? One steel to a boat. And in every parish, in every borough, they have one piece of land where big scale farming do. So every morning the labor right there have to go to the farm and work from morning till evening like a normal job. Just a deal with just a plant. All different type of agriculture, all different type of crop. Yam, potato, banana, pumpkin, tomato, cabbage, all pop chai, callaloo, peas, corn, peanut, thyme, scallion, onion, everything. When you go to the market, go buy. Andrew Holness need to gather all labor right in Jamaica. Make them go the nearest hardware to them, which part them live. Make the entire to get a machete, a hoe, a water boat, a pair of gloves, and 2 file. And get one of them, get them all jump up jeep from up a soldier camp. Get couple of them to carry them out, go to work a morning time. Make them become useful in the island. Food security. So all of these Lego labor right all about on social media in Jamaica. The government of Jamaica need to put them to work. Food security. We need to start planting some food, and if the government get all of these careless labor right, we'll go in Jamaica. I put there I spread propaganda and make them go plant food. That is good. At least they might do something good, use really good with their life. So I don't know if Andrew want to say if him hear good advice, he will take it. So Andrew, because these people cherish you so much, and we don't know what's going on in the world, so we need to deal with the owner food. All of these labor right in the 14 parish. You need to give them the permission to go to the hardware close to them, go get a machete, a file, a hoe, a water boat, a pair of gloves, and everything to do with farming. I want fark. Everything to do with farming. See? And fence up some land. And every different patch, a different type of farming. So if them have plant, if a plant there, so over the next side a banana, then you go down so yam, then you go down potato, you go down peanut. So it organized. And who are deal with banana in this type of uniform, who are deal with this crop in this type of uniform, and use the old jump up soldier jeep them. We can carry enough workers one time and use it, bring these labor right to and from the farm. And these crop now, you sell it back to the hotel. And the hotel, any hotel who are come building in the country, if them now use local food, them can't get no permit for operate no hotel. And the hotel will already there in the island, they have to use local provision. Because you can't come to Jamaica and expect Italian cuisine. For you come Jamaican, a Jamaican cuisine. Anything else I must side order. But the main thing, for be Jamaican cuisine. If you want Italian cuisine or that cuisine, you go to them the country. Them the dish will be side order. Enough to be the main course. So you have to package Jamaica the real way and sell it. No hotel can operate without them use local growing provision. So all of these labor right now, you have a farm around the island. Everything in them a farm, the hotel is there to take the food. And the rest right now feed the island. So if you need to make these Lego labor, these careless bumbleclot labor right, these careless labor right Lego in Jamaica, you need to put them to use. Some of them for your clean, you talk about garbage on the roadside. And you have so much labor right. And you need to put the labor right. Them, you talk about garbage. Group up the labor right them and send them all over the island. Make them clean up the place. Indeed, remember these labor to put them to work. Remember them vote for you. So there's no, if you have so much labor right all over Jamaica, and I talk about to keep place clean, use the labor right, them clean up the country. Use the labor right, them go build up the house base them in Westmoreland and Senti, if Melissa victim them. You make them become useful. Use them go fix up like a school them. And have some do farming. Have some clean the drain them. For that other hurricane we are talking about. Use the old van them over soldier camp and over police station. Refit them. Darrell Vaz have some yellow bus. Refit them for carry these people go on these work. And give them a lunch card. When they can use the lunch card, they have like you have certain place to sell food. Like give them place where they can choose from. We sell food, you give them a lunch card and just carry it and if I just them want to go, then just carry it and get their lunch. Half-hour lunch and 15 minutes smoking break in the morning and 15 minutes smoking break in the evening when they're near for left. And half-hour lunch. And make them become useful. Use the labor right, clean up the rubbish them out of the country. You can't have so much blood clot careless people like in the island, Andrew. Then I really nothing about you can't have these people like in the country, Andrew. You need to put them to use. And that's just the truth, I tell you. And they say if I get good advice, I will take it. I mean, no, this is a good advice.
We don't need to stop this, you know. Stop support this Prime Minister when you fuck, you know. Because right now, I know some fuck him and this man Mackenzie downtown do right now at this moment, you know. Right now at this moment, you know. Instead of Andrew wants to dig foundation, make sure say we have the foundation and build for the people then get their house. Andrew wants to have time to go down downtown Kingston, go and talk about train station. Come on, Jamaica. We don't need to rise up. We don't need to rise up. Because we don't lie down too long. Uno sit down too long, uno take fuckery too long. I don't feel like this cute, it demure, it nice. I just don't like. I just want to sit down with. I just want to get up and talk about one prime minister, 1 p.m. every day. No man, something wrong with uno blood clot.
The Nara bill when pass. Uno hear nothing speedy about the people them who forget my kill. Can you say a Nara at the people them find get help, you know. You see, a Nara give many more speed to deal with the people them who really need help. Nara is the thing. Nara I go make politician head roll down King Street. I mean no sensible people no stand lie me I tell. With the power Nara give these people. Nara go make the people them do something where a lot of people never know them would have lived to see this thing happen in front of them. They used to hear them grandfather and grandmother say Marcus Garvey say one politician head of go roll on King Street. And then enough of them think a myth. Enough of them not believe it.
And the
but
Nara bill allow the auditor general, you know, to do our work.
Me know.
So they can bypass the auditor general.
Some then if Nara bill can make him bypass the auditor general. Nara, let me telling you something. If you see if you're somebody eye where I watch me from a long time, based on what Andrew say about himself, if your eye understanding and spiritual, Andrew same ambition of to become a politician and in destiny is to get assassinated by one of many enemy when create. See? Marcus Garvey prophecy say the youngest politician, one of the youngest prime minister ever rolled down King Street. And I like how we as Marcus Garvey said the youngest. Who are the youngest? I want to do the maths. You know, go up on Google and ask who are the youngest prime minister serving in Jamaica. Go up on Google and go do the research. Go up and go and say who are the youngest prime minister serving in Jamaica. And go do some research on the prophecy of Marcus Garvey. Ask some old people what Marcus Garvey say about head roll along in King Street. Go ask sensible people. And hear what them say. And go and just go and go do no own research and tell me what you think.
My people, we are going to block the road them and we are going to protest. We're not going to listen to Andrew no more. Because Andrew is a mad fucking man. You see me? Andrew come like you buy one car no engine no in it. So you're not going to move from point A to point B. You're going nowhere with a leader like Andrew. A matter of fact, Andrew is not a leader. A leader is somebody who will lead. It's not somebody who follow back at somebody and ask the direction or stuff like that. Now this warship where I come from Jamaica. This thing from them get involved with Cuba, with the doctor things in. We must make decision. You see me? Yeah, our tech side then. So we avoid Cuba because of America. And Cuba is our neighbor. America, let me tell you this. You can't continue growing and make problem with people and setting people against people. Why you find yourself at Jamaica? Look how much place there for you go. Why Jamaica? We don't mash up by a hurricane. See right now we are going through some turbo heat in Jamaica. We are wonder what we are going to do. How we can control certain things. And all you can offer to we a war. America, look here man. We don't need to take no side right now. No one no time for that. We love Cuba. We love America. We love everybody. You see me? Yeah, and that's how we're there now, so. We don't need to take no side right now. Not because we have a prime minister where, you see me, he only care about how much he can make off of the warrior or how much money can go in an account. We're going to put that aside, see? We have to stand up for the people them and the rights. We don't want no war. I want the people them to block the road and protest. You see me, we need to get brave. And braveness is a leader. That's where a leader come from. Braveness. Because if you don't brave, you will never be a leader. You see me? We no want no bumper claw war. America, we no want it. Trump or where you want name. We no want no war. You see me? So you see that warrior, you have to turn back your ship and go America and turn America the way you do from this. But we no want no war. So we no need you if you come here, so. Come make we.
And just before this ship reach in Jamaica, and them are announced that Andrew Holness get must 2.5 million US again. Just before the ship come to Jamaica, you know, them are announced that Andrew Holness get 2.5 million US for towards Hurricane Melissa. 2.5 million more. They say, boy, this come like America pay Andrew in our eye.
But that them a do.
I pay Andrew in our eye, in front of in our eye. And my collect and I share the money for him and his friend them. I know who with no explanation because he insisted the people them are fool and for them make him go back and keep up fuckery. And they now protest. And him on an investigation. Hey.
So everybody a laugh after we.
We have more enemy than what we have already. We and China don't have a problem. We and Russia don't have a problem. We and Iran them don't have a problem. But yet still they come here and try to make we and them have a problem. Because if we and Cuba have a problem, we and a lot of people are going to have problem also. Me look on it from the thing when them say boy might get rid of the doctor them and them something there. Look at man, America, stop with this sanction thing. If you have those sanctions, stay here America and those sanctions, not involve we in it. You see me? We need to live free. We got through slavery already. We already been through a lot. We will not do to win a slavery. I know we no recover. We will not do to win a slavery. I know we no recover. This could have come like you run a race and you tie stone and iron and everything pan with foot and I run if you run. And when the race actually done, you kind of free up your foot.
But me don't agree with them, my brother. They not do nothing to me in no slavery. Because I see through the veil of this so-called talk where them talk about slavery. So really and truly, they not do nothing to me. And when I see them I can do now, that me I try stop. They not do nothing to me. Because I like them brainwash me. I mean, I subscribe to what them talk and what them I deal with. I see through the veil, you know. Saying, and she said this thing about slavery, it is not what they make it seems to be. Like
run to go catch up with the others. No, there is no way of winning. You see me? We've been through slavery and we've been through a lot. We suffer over the years. We ancestors.
You see, if you accept slavery, you will never win. You can accept slavery. And them idea of slavery. If you accept that, you will never win. And you see, you have to free, you know, you have to free from the anger where them try to create with this narrative, this slavery narrative. And then you see the movie where them always are putting our face with Toby and Kunte Kente and these movie. These movie, you know, it's just only for build up anger in a way, you know. To make we get unbalanced. Them want we vibrate on the said energy with them all them normally vibrate upon. These angry people, the devil, and these guys, these angry people, them are devil and these guys. They want to vibrate on the same energy like them. So from early out, them put these type of movie in our consciousness and make we become angry over something, over thing with them create, or a narrative with them create, because it wasn't like how them created and everything with them, it wasn't like that. But them set it away because through them control the media with television and all of these program. And them program my brain from long time with these Kunte Kente movie. All of these black movie where them say ancestors them go through slavery. And these movie then use and fuck up our brain. And make we grow and hold up a anger inside our way. and lose yourself and start vibrate off of the said frequency like them. And that, you know, because them can't be we, them have to make we come be like them. Remember, them can't be we, you know. And them will never be we. So what them do? They make we vibrate off of them same frequency. Remember, these people are destruction. These people are the devil. So what them do? Them program these things in our consciousness and make we start and make we grow with one anger. And the anger make we unbalance. The anger, it make we unbalance. And the system where them create, the government system where them create, further make we unbalance because them divide we, you know, and them further divide we in our space and the politics. So we are vibrate off one frequency, but we can't balance. And because we can't balance, we can't think straight. And because we can't think straight, then get some puppet to manipulate with we and keep we in that vibration there. So that is why we can hear about oil. And Jamaican people hear about oil. And it just start about and gone. We hear about 28 bank account and taxpayer money and it just gone. And this guy not certified, it just gone because we not vibrate on the right frequency. We unbalance. So everything unbalance. So we have to change the narrative, you know, everything, you know. We have to change, we have to create a reality, you know. We have to create our own reality. And we can't do that when we unbalance. We can't do that when we're unbalanced. And the system designed to make we unbalance. Because through them can't be like we, them have to make we come down to fit them level in order to manipulate with we.
Come on, we need to put war aside, man. We need to black road and protest. Yeah, man. And stand up on we foot. Not because we know so we're not no leader. I somehow no labor right to run up and jump up and down. I know now get an understanding in our politics, you know.
Understanding.
Not just come to it, but anyway, still.
Understanding. Which part of the labor right I get understanding? You see them a walk around on them brain in Jamaica. Which labor right in Jamaica? Labor right now have them a walk on them brain. In the physical realm, that is why I'm saying them for just make it be spiritual. In the spiritual realm, them a walk on them brain. That is why I'm telling them to make it be physical now. So people can see them a walk around on their head. Anyway, hear this.
My brothers and sisters, greetings again in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. My brothers and sisters, remember when I said to you that if Andrew Holness not resign from Jamaica, we're going to lose Jamaica. And I saw many international press in Jamaica. Now you see what I go on? The government of Jamaica give America permission now to dock the big ship downtown there, the warship. So, us as Jamaica people soon becomes a human shield for America. Me no hear the people, which is the body of Christ. I say nothing about all these things, you know. They now say nothing about all these things, and I see them way the people of Jamaica soon ship out because I hear the man say him coming for them. And I beg the people to sort out on the documents because this government going to sign up a document to seize and sell assets to take away what you have from Jamaica. My brothers and sisters, I want to hold firm unto Jesus because he's the only one who will never fail, none of us. Some of these bishop and apostles life chaka like Jamaica Road. So they not see nothing, they not hear nothing. Every Sunday you go to church, the pastor will go preach. Should get a vision because Jesus said, where there is no vision, the people perish and his sheep know his voice. So a man come in the church, I go take sick in the church and pastor not see nothing. Man dead in the church, pastor not see. Gunshot bust in the church and pastor not see. If you take a vision, if you break the spell. And a matter of fact, the way they corrupt and wrap up in demons out of them belt, they can't break spill because the same demons are them friend. But I want to say to you, my brothers and sisters, repent today. Give Jesus a chance today. Don't wait till tomorrow. And don't listen what some of these bishops are tell you, say, if the Holy Spirit in you, you know if you see everything. You hear that? A pastor once said to someone, say, me make everything trouble me. That means that some of the things that when me see in the house in this night church, me feel left you alone. If you just no better business with none, just come see what me see. And just say hallelujah, throw collection and go in my yard. And just say, I say go. I say, you go. My brothers and sisters, this country named Jamaica plunged in spiritual darkness. Plunged in spiritual darkness, and I said the government is Barabbas. And the people that in Jamaica, I said there's no different from them. We vote for Jamaica Labour Party, which Mr. Andrew Holness, Barabbas. Is no different from the people who crucified Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I want to see where I go on, and every day I look. Every day I look and see where I go on. I want to not cry yet. Some of them now only if you cry because we're dead. No rough time is ahead of us. Under this government going to sign some documents that's when someone now just I was hear news read on people upon yourself. And I said to you, brace on yourself for this to get rid of cash. Because this government I dig deep undercover, and him realize him do it with the transport papers them, license motor vehicle papers. Realize him do it and around us, you know. So the next move, you know, wake up and no more cash. You know, say KFC I get rid of cash. When you know say KFC I get rid of cash, I'm telling you a long time that KFC going to be the first chain store that deliver the mark of the beast too, you know, that require the mark of the beast. I want to think I lie. Check KFC and say KFC style now. Go on Jamaica. I want to check you out. I want to check you out. So by now I'm here for end. No more cash in Jamaica, man. No more cash. You know, see all demons. Elon Musk say, I give how much money and line up and line long down a jail. Figure take out account. You know see? Eh? And I tell you, and Jamaica people go and fall for the mark of the beast. So then go and deceive so quick, oh my God. The church people in Jamaica go and the member of this church in Jamaica go and deceive so quick. They're going to sell to the Antichrist so quick, like in the days of slavery. They're going gone, man. They're gone, man. You know, so when KFC say one more piece of KFC line long till they fight all them brothers and sisters. They fight all their brothers and sisters.
Then, Leon, Jamaican people are the first I go accept the mark of the beast. Marcus Garvey warned them, say, without, and say, because of knowledge, my people are going to perish. Because of lack of knowledge, my people are going to perish. I don't think Marcus Garvey attack. Because of lack of knowledge, my people are going to perish. Because of lack of... Hey. Hey. It's because Andrew Holness has played politics every day and in life since he going to Parliament. The Labour right, them only play politics. That is why they never build up nothing in Jamaica. Because they only play politics. And the Labour right supporters them fall in love with politics. Not policy. Politics. And Labour right used to living like that. With just politics. Me and Munchia say Andrew for build one toll. That's people from Westmoreland to come to Kingston, they have to pay. And we listen to this type of conversation from Jamaican people. And when I really check it out, I think say Munchie suffer from something. I think say Munchie is sick, mentally sick, to even think like that because of politics. And when you check it out, I don't know if them put something in the clothes of the Labour right, them put on, I went and eat at them function and put something in them food, but these people sick.
gonna lick them want in their face.
Like the Labour supporters them are sick people them are walk around the country. They want help. And for them type of sickness, you're gonna need a specialist physical like identify the sickness that they have in order for can cure them because it is not a normal sickness the Labour supporters them have. And that's something when you can just go down at the hospital or go to doctor office and it cure. You need a specialist to identify the type of sickness the Labour supporters have in order for them can cure it. Because they are sick people. And sickness come in a different form. You have sickness will make you sick and can't move. You have sickness will make you sick and can still move like your heart and healthy. You have different type of sickness. And I say the sickness what Labour supporters have, you need a specialist in order for can find out what is the name of this sickness. Or if they ever see it in a human being before and test it at lab. And see if them can come up with a cure the type of sickness that Labour rights supporters have. Because they are really sick people. And the politician them not sick, you know. Them thief. And through them thief now, and no one go to prison, them become yes boy and yes girl. But the supporters them, they are sick people. Literally sick people. And they need help. Labour supporters really need help. And one of the dangerous things, you see, is like when you're sick and don't know say you're sick. Labour rights supporters. They are sick people. And they need, I don't know if Jonas can make them do some operation. Just go take up some labour right, driving at the 14th parish and take up some labour right and bring them to one lab and test them. Hook up some machine pan them brain and test them. And see if you can locate the type of sickness that them have. And see if it's spread, and see if it can somebody can catch it.
They hate them brothers and sisters. You know see it? And now Elon Musk the devil just offer them something and the line long. The line long. If you go take out account. Boy! The line long for you go take out account and I realize say I trick you well on if you take out account if you done with cash. You don't realize that. And the church pastor they not tell you nothing because they're blind. Then life chaka like Jamaica Road. At the back of field warrior. King Lyrical the prophetic one I speak to you.
Then if Andrew Wallace can look upon people and I tell him say God make the vaccine. Like he couldn't go nowhere else with that type of stupidity. Andrew Wallace could never utter that rubbish out of him out to no next country to nobody else. Not even a homeless man or a homeless woman. In a no other country, Andrew Wallace couldn't say that to. But oh boy. More than listen to this.
The press big up on yourself. But remember, Asha 11 did come tell you, know, say anybody with Andrew Wallace appoint, you see, for any position in a government, see, they are a fucking drunk, you know, are a fucking shithouse. You hear me said? You know, are a fucking worthless pit toilet. The one we are rotten down, we're full of shit. That's who you are. And I pray, you know, see it, for the revolution to start before the Governor General dead. So that the people them can storm God knows and take him out and punish him blood clot for all this wicked deal that he signed him and Andrew Wallace against the Jamaican people to punish them. But you see that person that Andrew appoint for the be the boss of Nara. You is a blood clot dog, you is a drunk, you is a shithouse. And I am praying that the people them rebel and hold on and pop off on no blood clot neck for all the wickedness where in that Nara bill to punish the Jamaican poor people. See? Because you know everything we are going and you still take a job through money. And Andrew go do the same way like how he do the police force and tell them say, oh, if you bring them to the maker, or raise chance say bring them in dead or alive, and they'll write truck say with any means. So it's when the people rise up against blood clot, Andrew go say him never did set them the law there and put on a shield for him blood clot, because he's a wicked, corrupt, dirty boy. And now neck go pop off on blood clot head. But you see all these blood clot drunk where I take them position here and I help Andrew pressure the poor people them. I want to ask one question. One of things say the death squad where Andrew is up in the police force and the secret force where have in there. We are going and murder the poor people them and then I blame it upon the young youth them in the year and then sending death squad in there go murder them again. You think they can help, no? I only for these 10 police, it's only quarter of the blood clot police force that corrupt, You have the other 3/4 when not corrupt. We are going to fight out the blood clot corrupt one them. You think say them are going to protect, Them are going to protect the citizens of Jamaica and protect their family. Are going to left vulnerable out there. And are going to run to Andrew are going to run left on no blood clot because we can't run, Andrew have him way done set and in play and everything for run when the rebellion started, but we are hunting. But you see it a long time, we are one of them people not talking mine, not talk for the press. Yeah man, over 4 years now we are one of them and I tell them about Andrew and in dictatorship. Remember we tell him, say Andrew travel all of the country them where president and the prime minister then they were a dictator who would cause genocide upon them people. We find out what they do. We stay in power so long so that they can rule the people them with iron and See, and them in that year we. See, and see it come to pass. Remember we tell them about Andrew and him secret force when having in the police force. See, and in death squad. See it come to pass now. So them people have a year when we talk to them, talk to mine and talk for the press, them for a year, a long time we are tell them them thing, But talk to mine and talk for the press, remember, a long time I want Jamaican people, I tell them, about the body bags, one little bird they make on know, and the whole heap of extra gun them will come up a camp, You see me? Because this government afraid of the police, kind of know who to trust, You see me? So what they do, they go in a prison and take out them gunman out of it and go in at them garrison and take out them gunman and should be in a blood clot force. And them go on and murder the people them at night time and blame it upon the youth them and then go back as death squad and go murder the people and picnic them again, That's why them are wear the mask. Because if they don't wear the mask, people in some garrison might recognize them and know say, yo, them boy they are killer from that the year or killer from that the year. I know say that the boy they did go to prison and supposed to in a prison and know out here. So that's why they're wearing the mask. You see me? So you can't recognize them. So talk your mind, see when your birdie they tell you, say, I will have an extra gun coming up a camp and body bags and all them something there. You see me? It was true. Because, I want to know if all these gunmen that the police them killed, if they sit down and reason and say, yeah, we have a fire we gun and left 4 shots in there, 3 shots in there, 2 shots in there. See me? Before they get us. Because it's the same statement writing for all of these people that point gun or open fire upon the police when they take them 4 shots left in a gun, 3 shots left in a gun, or 2 shots left in a gun. Is it a coincidence or is something that well planned? That they murder these youth and plant gun on them? You see me? Because here a lady say, policeman bust how much shot out a gun after they done kill the man. But you know, remember, people, when the police them go check this youth and the youth run come out, see them and run come out and opening door with the hand them up in the air, then push them aside, go in your house, well search up in your house and everything, move camera, everything. Then take him back, carry him back up in the room with the gun there, A coincidence that they just take him and just carry back in the room there with the gun there and him I go draw one 38 when man have AR-15, Glock pistol, 20 of them, and he must draw 138 point at them. Eh? And the youth where them kill again, seeing where them say about 4 of them in a room and say the boy stretch on the pillar, a draw gun from the pillar, and them murder him. Again, you know, with them Glock pistol and them AR-15. It's coincident these things that happening that most of these people, them take off 38 off of them. But people, let me tell you now, it start because in a central St. Mary, Islington era, police are going around now, locking up the bars them 6 o'clock and running off everybody at the yard. Yeah, saying that this is a curfew. There is no crime commit. There is no shooting, no murder commit. But yet police are going around mass up, yeah, and telling people to go to them yard, locking down the bar them. So we enjoy a start. If we make with blood clot start too, it now go pretty, you know, Anjo. When Jamaican people start, it now go pretty. Talk to your police them. Because they going around so that they get order from UNO to lock down the ear of them. I wonder if Jamaican people still take this thing serious. With America now coming for Cuba. When all of them on social media talk about cocky in a throat and cocky in a body and all them something there, both man and woman talking about taking cocky. Yeah, that Jamaica gone to fuck. Judgment a come, I want to see it yet. All the people who live on the sea coast, I want to prepare yourself for anything, because anything can happen. A bomb can drop out in IC right now, a missile, and we have a flood in the sea coast them. Yeah man, we can have a tsunami at any time, mashing up Jamaica. Jamaican people will live by the sea coast. I wonder if Jamaica take this thing serious. Where are going? All them do, you know, is, you know, gimmicks and pure fuckery them there keep up. You know, see it. Negative things them I deal with. It was Venezuela, now it's Cuba. Jamaica can be next. You can hear at any time America circle up Jamaica because the Chinese have a lot of business. China take over Jamaica now, you know. And America don't like that. All the resource that China dig out of Jamaica, America want it. So China now go give up easy. Remember the China have for them country. They only come here to do business. You see me? So we will be the one getting fucked when the confrontation start and all we sit down and laugh and attack. You see me? And get out blood clot and Joan is out of power.
And you Asha say, no, go back. I say, oh, for me to go back. Yeah.
Compelled to respond to the recent remarks attributed to the Honorable Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Delroy Chuck KC, which appear in the Jamaica Observer and which, in my view, dangerously blur the line between lawful policing and the sanctity of life. According to the report, the minister suggested that police officers may use reasonable force, including deadly force, even against a fleeing suspect if that is the only means available to stop them. He further stated that if police suspect a person is a felon, they may use reasonable force to apprehend that person. Those comments, as reported, demand urgent public scrutiny because they risk being interpreted as a license to kill rather than a careful statement of the law. At a time when our country is already gripped by grief and outrage over the death of Latoya Buju Bolgin, Jamaicans deserve leadership that is measured, constitutionally grounded, and respectful of the right to life. We do not need public statements that appear to normalize the use of lethal force.
We need absolute clarity that the Constitution comes first. Frankly, one is left to wonder whether the minister's relationship with the Constitution has become estranged. The law is not an abstract talking point to be invoked when convenient. It is a supreme standard by which all public authority must be judged. The implications of such statements are deeply troubling when the Minister of Justice speaks in a manner that seems to lower the threshold for deadly force. It sends a chilling message to the public and, more importantly, to the families now grieving loved ones. It also raises serious questions about whether the government truly understands the constitutional protections governing the state's use of force. I also note the unsettling optics of these comments in the context of a tragedy involving a Jamaican woman whose life has been lost under highly suspicious and painful circumstances. The public is entitled to ask whether the language being used by the state reflects the dignity, humanity, and protection owed to every citizen, particularly women who too often suffer the harsh end of abuse, violence, and state overreach. Perhaps the minister is also suggesting that a black woman with dreadlocks somehow warrants diminished constitutional protection. The irony of such implications in a nation with our history and struggle cannot be ignored. I call on the Jamaica Bar Association to publicly comment on these remarks and reaffirm the constitutional principles governing the use of force by the state. Silence in the face of a statement that appear to weaken constitutional protections risk undermining public confidence in both the rule of law and the justice system itself. I further call on the Prime Minister to instruct his government and ministers to stop inciting violence against citizens through reckless and constitutionally dangerous rhetoric. The legal profession cannot remain silent when comments from the highest levels of government appear to diminish citizens' constitutional rights and weaken confidence in the rule of law. This is not only a matter for political debate, it is a matter for the entire legal fraternity. The Constitution does not permit casual or sweeping justifications for deadly force. The standard must remain, save only as may be demonstrably justified in a free and democratic society, mandating less restrictive measures by organs and servants of the state when violating the rights of our people. Anything else places the right to life in jeopardy. I therefore urge the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs to immediately clarify his remarks, reaffirm the supremacy of the Constitution, and state unequivocally that no citizen's life may be taken except in the narrowest circumstances permitted by the law. I further call on the government to stop sending mixed messages on police accountability and instead provide the Jamaican people with a clear, lawful, and humane policy position. The people of Jamaica are watching. They deserve better than ambiguity when the right to life is at stake.
On a year, one Isaac Buchanan. Big up yourself, Papa. Big up yourself, my general. Big up yourself. Listen this here again.
Press just one person. Just this week, I hear the Prime Minister of Jamaica say, people who deported and have the criminal records, they must meet the judge or meet the maker. Now let me tell you something. Any government leader that invite the police force to kill citizens of Jamaica is not fit to be a leader. I don't even have to talk about 28 bank accounts. This is a new thing that I want you to listen to. The sons and daughters of Jamaica must have their human rights respected. So the right to a fair trial, the right to due process, everything that make una favorite DJ free, una must have it as well. So I want you to know that in the next election, especially at a time when they want to mess with the Constitution, your rights, you must reject the Jamaica Labour Party.
Me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk, make meme. One, me we go with you toe to toe. And as many memes as they can make, I can make it too. So it's going to be war.
You and your Holness need to fix this. You cannot give the police so much power and talk about them going to meet them maker. You know who?
When the night is come and the land is dark and the moon.
Learned it is important to be fair. It's difficult as a speaker because I make every effort to maintain that balance. However, it still has to be appreciated that to become speaker, I ran on a party ticket, and to remain speaker, to remain an MP, I will have to run on a party ticket again. So you have to sort of balance that.
So that is why you try to hide the truth from the Jamaican people with the dead man where I buy gun. Just because they run on a party ticket and you have to try to secure back your seat in order to sit down as the speaker of the house. You decide to say you want to run the house in a disrepute. To cover up dead man and purchase gun at FLA. Juliet Holness, you sick my stomach. Pass one regulars again, my babe. Juliet Holness sick my stomach, man. Jesus, man. Jesus. Pass the regulars again, me. You sick my stomach, Juliet. Nah, like, you sick my stomach. I never did know say that sick my stomach, so. Jesus. You sick my stomach, Juliet Holness. Sure. I look upon this, yeah. That is why them hide it from them try to see they look upon that. See they look at my peep. But man break in their house and take out gun out a gun case. Just think like outside toilet. You see me like an outside toilet. Eh? Oh man. Ah boy. How this here? You know, I'm going to save a receipt for tomorrow. I'm going to save a receipt for tomorrow. I think I'm going to save a receipt for tomorrow. I'm going to save a receipt for tomorrow. With no further ado. With no further ado. Juliet Holness and oh. I'm going to close off with Kunomono.
Is being ruled by his woman or wife. We call him a kunomono man. No leader must allow his wife to run the shot for him. Because he will be called a kunomono.
Kunomono.
Well, one thing me sure me no kunomono. One thing I am sure, I don't have to go home and ask any woman at home what to do and come back the next morning and say, well, my view is this and this. And anybody, any leader in this country, in the future in particular, and take it from the maximum leader in the whole Caribbean region. No leader must allow his wife to run the shot for him. Because he will be called a kunomono.
All right, Kunomono, come off from the screen. All right, Kunomono. All right, Kunomono. Alright, Konomono.
I have a story to tell you about the people that I meet on the street. Greedy and rich, want all for themselves. All for the greedy and nothing for the needy. My brother, please be honest to yourself. Please be honest to yourself. Please be honest to yourself. Man, please be honest to yourself. No man is an island, no man stands alone. A king don't crown king in his country, but yet he has a throne. Let me tell you, please be honest. I have a story to tell you about the people that I meet on the street. Greedy and rich, want all for themselves. All for the greedy and nothing for the needy. My brother, please be honest to yourself. Please be honest to yourself. Please be honest to yourself.